Does anyone wish to do a recap of the previous session?
I think Lenta did a pretty good job just a second ago.
I wasn't
Yeah,
recording
but
then.
everybody wasn't there. Yeah, exactly. But no, somebody was actually there. Do it.
Okay, well, we left the field of battle, continued on, came to the bridges, the mouth of the Queen of Hell. We fought a couple of skeleton archers. We fought a what was it? Bone Wraith? Bone Wraith? Bone Wraith. Barrowain, that's what we fought. And defeated them. We invoked the name of the Queen of Hells, and we went across the bridge. After passing, some of us got in combat. There was sort of a combat across both sides of the bridge. But everybody eventually passed over, at which stage the bridge set on fire. And we were warned that if we didn't go through the doorway by the massive guardian, the warden, some might say, of the inverted tower, then we would get killed. And since there were goblins saying splat, 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 we sort of legged it inside. Inside, we came across a door that talked to us about how this place was crafted, and who wants it, who fears it, and how everybody's been defeated by it. But yep, there's power inside and we should go get it. Anyway, we have to choose our path and tread it well. We moved in past those doors and we encountered a room that has 2 holes in the ground, a pit with goo in the center, and a chest. And there's also 2 rune circles, which Zhang used his potion of comprehend languages to read, which gave us the messages of if we choose the golden yellow runes, then that is the guarded way, and if we choose the black runes, the path is fraught. And then we rested, and Minerva and Kukulane, Shiro and Kukulane. Wait, who was it who slept next to the bones?
It was Shiro and Latoad.
Shiro and Latoad had bad dreams from the red bones of whatever that creature was, some kind of lizard person. Damn reptilians.
Yep, and Latoad nearly met his doom from that.
From the Ash team.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Minerva took a wound as well from the Wayne.
Marrow, right? Yep. And her maximum hit points have been reduced because it gave her a tongue lashing.
Indeed.
Cool. All right. Good recap. I shall pass you across to where you currently are located.
Oh, also Vash did almost get the chest out with a heroic feat of strength, but just failed at the end.
The chest didn't budge, though.
Yeah.
So, this is where you are. You have spent the night. It is a dark, ominous feeling imposing itself upon you. The pool of the slime bubbles away, pop, 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 every now and then from below. It has kind of an acidity type, but sweet smell at the same time. It's altogether a little bit unnerving, and after you spent the night in these relatively enclosed area, even with the curtains, which you did leave closed because you were terrified of being sucked down into the wells beyond, the air is very thick with this kind of scent, and you feel a little bit heady in the morning when you awake. Not enough to impair you, but staying here longer may cause you some issues, perhaps. But anyway, that's where you are.
Someone should stand there.
Ceiling?
You can stand there if you want. Go for it.
How high is the ceiling in this room?
The ceiling is about 15 feet high.
Interesting. Alright, Kukulane's going to heal Vash. Because I want to. So heal 4, Vash. Just gonna try and get people
So
to a little...
Vex isn't here yet.
Oh,
So
right.
I will
Dang
heal
it.
it for
That's
her.
the-
Where is Vash there? Heal for. Do we have Kaylee with us? Because I noticed that she was muted previously and I haven't heard her speak.
I am here, yes, sorry.
Cool. That's all right.
Is
No, that's fine.
doing
It was
it.
only after we started doing the recap I went, oh, hang on a second, I haven't heard from you. That's all right. Cool. So there you are.
Oh, nice.
Well, Minerva says I am thinking of casting Levitate, floating to the ceiling, crawling across the roof, and then levitating down to the chest, and see if we can get it that way. But I'd prefer to have a rope tied to me, or do we want to keep fishing for the chest?
I'm okay. Well, if you've prepared the spell, sure, let's use that.
I'd prepared the spell yesterday, I just didn't get to use it because it was cancelled. Yeah, okay. And the other thing is, while I'm doing that,
Welcome, Vexxi.
Shiro
Hello.
and the Toad are going to put a light amulet on a rope and dangle it down this well, because I want to see if we can see down the well. Anything.
Cool.
All right. Okay. Well,
Just,
Dorian will. We anchored. We had.
Yeah,
we-
there's an anchor over here.
Do you want me to move the light source to the right so you can have a look at the well? The dynamic lighting barrier? Are you looking through the code?
Yeah. I'm just going to tie my characters off onto this tie point as well, and then yeah, they'll walk over here.
Okay. So whilst you're doing that and the toad walks into that square, nothing happens.
Oh, that's good. And then Shiro will heal him
Okay, because he's very injured. So remember, everybody, you do heal,
too.
except for those two. They didn't heal. Did they? They did.
We
Yep.
did the healing last. Did we do the resting last session?
Yes, we
Yep,
did do the rest
you
last
did.
session.
That's right. So
Did
No.
the toad see that?
Ah, thanks.
Oh, no tribute was found for the toad. In his name.
this has happened a few times, but he does have an attribute.
Anyway, Dorian will check everyone's knots. Who are tying themselves off?
Sure. All right. Yeah. So start lowering a rope down here with the continual light amulet at the end of it.
Okay, so you're going up to the edge.
Yeah.
Okay. Whilst Shiro is doing that, and Minerva is getting ready to do her levitation trick, is there a rope upon Minerva?
Yes.
Who is holding it?
Oh.
I will be.
What is everybody else doing? Or is everybody just chilling and waiting till information is found?
Pretty much.
Okay. We'll do
Nevin
the-
will help if someone needs help with something holding or being strong.
Cool. Alright, we shall do the well first then.
Well.
Indeed. So, as you approach the edge of the well to dangle the rope with the light source over the edge, you notice that the walls of the well appear to be slick with some kind of slightly glistening secretion.
Oh.
So, and it seems to be almost the whole of the well's wall. It's not running, it's just a slight secretion. The gravity is working on it and is slowly oozing down the wall. It is very fine. You lower the light source over the edge.
Yeah.
And
I'll just touch a bit of rope to it and make sure it's not like burning the rope away. Just want to see if it has any effect burning, or
okay,
if it's just like
you put the
wiggle.
rope upon it, and after a couple of seconds, you notice a small sizzle and the rope starts to blacken.
Well.
Bad well.
Okay. Bring the rope back then. You know,
Okay.
put that bit out.
It didn't burn, it didn't catch fire. It just like, from your scientific mind, it was almost like an acidic type burn.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I assume nobody brought a pulley with them, which is actually like probably the most useful adventuring tool of all time. But whatever. Dang.
You notice, though, because of the continual light source that you put over the edge, that what's Shiro's intelligence?
Is sure his intelligence 10.
10. Okay, he estimates, because you would have seen the bottom from there. You estimate that, well, it was clearly within the area of the continual light spell, so at least 60 feet or 50 feet, whatever it is. But the
Yeah,
bottom,
60.
the bottom was glistening as well, and it seemed to be a shaft that ended maybe 40, 50 odd feet below. But the bottom of the well seemed to be a sheen with this glistening sub.
By hanging the light. Oh, yeah.
There was a glint of gold at the bottom, underneath that glistening.
Oh. Gold underneath the glistening.
Mm-hmm.
That's totally helpful in this run, I truly believe. But is the backpack down there?
Ah, the backpack, no.
Okay, it got killed by the glistening. Well. All right.
It's M. Shyamalan's new movie, The Glistening.
Mhm.
Yeah. Shiro's going to dip the end of his rope into the green slime and then touch the end of it to the well slime and see if it still burns.
Okay, so whilst Shiro's doing this, is anyone else
Yep.
doing anything? Shiro's doing a lot of stuff at the moment. Does anyone
Dipping his wick, apparently.
Does Ellen want to do anything? Does Zhang or Vash?
Is anyone trying to get the chest again in the middle of the room?
Yeah, Minerva's gonna levitate down, and she's got a safety line attached to her, which Hypatia's holding.
You
Okay.
you could have cast Levitate on someone else if you wished as well.
And you? I thought it was self.
Hang
Maybe
on,
I'm crazy.
let me just check. I might be getting editions confused. You might be right. It might only be self in this edition.
Range 0. Is range 0 not self?
Could be touch.
It'll tell you in the description. Most likely. Have a look. Levitate.
Levitate.
Yeah, it's just the caster.
Yep, cast and
Yeah.
move up and down. Cool. Yes.
Do you want to get tie yourself in the middle of the rope, and Sean can hold Nevin can hold the other end of it over here, and then we can move you backwards and forwards across the
Sure, that sounds good.
Nevin will stand there strung between us, and
That's
we can
faster than crawling on the ceiling.
yeah.
Hmm.
And we can hold you in the middle until the spell runs. Help you get out of there.
Mm-hmm.
So remember, Vash is the strongest member of the party. She could probably be useful as well.
Or
Yeah,
I can be
come talk, Rip.
lazy.
Or you can be lazy and eat the slime. It's just like jelly. You just need some cream or ice cream to go with it.
Dessert.
That's messed up.
I made a fantastic dessert tonight. Anyway,
Was it of the gelatinous cube?
Do you want to investigate the other hole in the meantime?
This one.
Oh, the other one. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
all right. I can remove the dynamic lighting barrier from there as well. Okay, so Minerva is prepared to shimmy out across the rope with the levitation spell. The curtains have been pushed back on both the east and the west. Shuri is in the process of dipping his wick into the slime so that he can dip it into the spicy slime.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what do you wish to... the well over this side looks much the same as the well over the other side, unless you wish to crawl up and have a good look over the edge. But from here, Vash, it looks to be identical.
Does anyone want to volunteer to approach? I'll tie some rope around them and then I'll hold on to them as well.
Mm,
They can dip piece of cloth or rope.
I thought you were gonna say you dip them.
Yeah, I will dip them into the hole as well, but only if there's no slime in there.
Look at all the volunteers who
Oh,
obviously
my
trust that
character's
half
Oh,
with
so
busy.
you
their
guys are all
lives.
scared,
mm. I heard about a sizzling wall, which that concerns me.
I mean, have a look down it.
Yeah, have a
Somebody
look if
shine
there's
a
any
light down.
slime there. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, I'll stand here, and you're gonna tie a rope around
I'm
me.
gonna throw you in. No, I won't do that.
That was quick.
Ooh. I'm a monk, so at least it'll be a controlled fall.
The fall doesn't kill you, but the acid bath at the bottom
The
does.
acid.
Mm.
No more fingerprints.
Mm.
Are you approaching to
Yeah.
have a look?
Well, I'll
Yes.
tie rope around him first and
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll hold on to that.
Wait,
sure.
does
got
Vex
your-
have the strength to pick me up and, I don't know, like twirl me? Is she that strong?
Vash is okay. To put it into perspective, Vash is about as strong as a mortal can get.
Okay. Alright, so she can probably pick me up. Okay. I will then.
She has the strength equivalent of an ogre.
Ah. Right. Wow. Save me. I step in front of the well.
All right.
Yeah.
So you have a look,
have a look.
and the edges of this well, this shaft, also glisten with this clear secretion, which seems to be slowly, ever slowly, descending with gravity to pool at the bottom. Most likely, you'd have to cast a light source down there, but that's what you think would probably be happening. All right. So, Shiro or Minerva or anybody else, tell me who's acting, and if Zheng wants to dive in.
Maybe don't touch the slime in this one.
Is there anything noticeable at the bottom of the hole?
You need a light source. Do you have a continual light source?
I believe I was given a perpetual light charm.
Do you have it
Is
written
it
on your
on your
character sheet?
character sheet?
It should be. I forgot to bring it up. Where is it?
It's not on your character sheet. It doesn't exist.
Character sheet. And we have perpetual light.
Okay.
Cool.
So if you have a continual light spell item, then yes, you can very much. You have a perpetual heal and perpetual light, which is actually continual light. That's cool. So you have a look down, and it does. It seems to be about maybe 40, 50 feet deep. The shaft is 5 feet at the top. It does seem to taper slightly as it descends, but the bottom does glisten as though there is a pool of this secreted substance forming down there, and you do think you see the glint of gold shining through it.
Mm,
Hmm.
it's the same thing, really.
Interesting. Okay. Well, Minerva will cast levitate.
Okay.
Pull me across.
That's right.
Heave ho, heave ho.
You can maneuver yourself across. Where do you wish to go?
Over the chest.
Then move yourself across. Are you then descending?
Yes.
Okay,
She will then descend towards the chest.
cool. So the pit is about 10 feet deep before it gets to the slime. You can't see
Mhm.
through the slime. It's fairly translucent to a point, but the light is lost in a few feet or so of it, and you can't see the bottom, so you don't know how deep the pit actually goes. The chest itself seems to sit almost directly atop the slime, unmoving, just resting there. When you get down low, you think you can see from this angle now that you are down here. You have a light source on you, don't you?
Yeah, Minerva does.
Cool. From here, you think you can see a stone pedestal or spike sitting in the slime, and the chest is sitting atop it. Now you're down here, it's easier to see.
Okay. Does the chest look to be locked?
It has no catch upon it.
All right. Minnow will try to open it. She'll
Okay.
reach down. I don't want to touch the slime, obviously, but it's above the slime, so she'll try to open the chest.
The chest is not awkward to open, and it is also, even though there's little bubbles popping and it's kind of writhing and undulating a bit, it's not exploding everywhere. So there isn't slime everywhere, and you can easily avoid it. You open the chest, it creaks open, and is.
Okay.
Do you want me to whisper to you what you see inside?
Yes, absolutely. Of course.
Yell it to all of us. Why did we let her be the one in going in here again?
Because she is the only one who knows levitate?
She's the most trustworthy of us.
F. Okay, cool. There's nothing in the chest, guys.
Right.
Seriously? Let's go bust.
Seriously.
There isn't a false bottom or anything?
Oh, maybe. I check if there's a false bottom. You see a like, looking around in the chest.
There is apparently what you believe is no false bottom. In fact, it looks quite likely that the bottom of the chest is actually the top of the stone pedestal.
Interesting. I think it's just a trap to get people to come down here. Which seems bad. So I'm just going to start levitating up.
Okay.
Okay.
You can move yourself to wherever you wish to go.
Over here. Let's go down this well and see if we can get gold. I mean,
Good luck.
I
Good
have
luck.
levitate on at the moment, so this
Don't
is
touch
like
the
the best.
walls.
Exactly, don't touch the walls. It's okay. It's a 5-foot well. If it gets tight, I'll just levitate back out.
Alright, well, we'll still got the line on you, right?
Yeah, with the line, you'll have to hold it out over because you can't have the line touch the side
that's
of the
fine.
well. How did Shura's experiment go? As a side note, does it still burn?
Eventually, yes.
Ooh, so it gets a bit of resistance from the slime.
A little bit, not much.
Not super helpful. I wonder if this one's a base and this one's an acid, or vice versa. Huh?
Ooh,
Huh? Cunning alchemist trap?
that'd be
Huh?
cool. Just how we get the slime from one place to the other.
With
That'd
your
be annoying.
fingers.
Oh yeah.
Glass.
Scoop it up on your hands.
You scoop it up and put it in your
Moisturizer.
mouthfuls.
I mean,
You make an
between,
interesting point. Mage hand, which I don't have.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does that mean that the solution at the bottom is a fully neutral solution because they dissolve, they cancel each other out?
It's not a
Assuming
terrible
that they're
idea.
in the
Ooh.
same.
No, because if
Base.
that was the case, then the bag would be down there, and the bag isn't down there.
Could have sunk.
It's rope that burns. Does metal burn if I touch a? Do I have a copper piece? Dun 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 dun. Yes, I have a copper piece. If I touch a copper piece to it, does that like melt in this acid?
The copper gets clean.
Mm.
Okay, so you can retrieve gold with metal stuff. Did anybody bring
A shovel?
a shovel?
Spikes.
Or
Oh,
a chain.
Have a grappling hook,
magnetize some
that's it.
iron spikes. That doesn't work for gold. Dang it. I've got a shield.
So levitate lasts for your magic user level +6 in
Yeah,
turns. It lasts a long time.
it sure does. So I think we could definitely go down there and try to get it out with like some kind of metal scoop.
Does it affect wood?
I mean, if the
You can
do you have a piece of wood that you're willing to destroy?
an end of the torch. The butt
Yeah.
the butt end of the torch.
Or
Huh.
a torch that's been used?
Yep, fair enough.
intentionally?
Sure, give that a go while I'm trying to find something that I can scoop stuff with.
It looks like it is very, very slowly starting to affect it.
Oh, that's on the cart. F. Okay. What's Kuklane got? Lots of iron spikes. Cool.
Hmm.
A warhammer. Hmm.
Do we take the lid off the chest and use that?
It's
Taking the
Unless
lid
it's
off
not
a
a
be a
wooden
trap.
chest.
taking the lid off a chest is not like a Tupperware container.
Hmm. Just knock the hinges off. If it even has hinges. I don't know.
It does.
It would.
Probably got pin hinges.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it'd be. You could. It'd be really annoying, but you could.
Hmm.
Someone have to get it out of that. Yeah. If it is a trap, taking the facade of the chest off the pedestal might trigger it.
Hmm.
What about my helmet?
Oh yeah,
Use
helmet's a
that?
good idea.
It's good.
If you've got like a full metal helm, it'll just get really clean. But they usually have like padding inside them that would all get ruined.
Should be able to take the padding out, maybe.
Dole wanders over.
Mhm.
I can't control him for this, my computer. And he will hand you a trowel.
Oh,
And
he's
he,
got a
point-
trowel.
and he points at it.
Nice.
Useful. I'm covered now.
Hey, Hypatia, could I borrow your gauntlet? Says Minerva.
Okay, I'd really like it back, but sure.
Yep, no problem. And then she's gonna seal, so she's gonna put on the gauntlet, get the trowel, get her sack ready because she's. Wait, does Minerva have a sack? Come on, Minerva. You know you carry stupid stuff. Yes, large sack. Yeah, she's gonna use some wax that Kukulane has to seal up like the gauntlet. And then she'll try levitating down, face first sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And see if she can scoop up some of this gold into this sack.
Okay.
Let's see what happens.
Sean will stay up here and make sure that he has plenty of healing spells prepped. Because what could possibly go wrong?
The
Um,
point is, we're just going to weigh ourselves down with a bunch of gold that helps us in no way in this dungeon. That's
Mhm.
the best part about this.
Hmm.
Maybe.
See, if I had
Kruber-
detect magic, I might be able to detect anything that's magical down there. But as is, I'm just going to go down there and be like, unless I can see something that looks cool that isn't
Assuming that it's even gold and not
I
just
don't even
something
have to
that
take
looks
magic.
like
It's too lame.
gold. Oh,
What
that's
if
a
it's
good point.
Key.
Whatever.
Who knows?
Okay, so
Minerva goes down there.
Okay, so roll 5d20 for me, please.
Uh-oh.
ouch.
Okay, so much
49.
damage. That's how much damage you take. No, that's how much gold you think is down there. Gold coins scattered throughout the bottom of the well. You also notice that there seems to be, as you get down here, belt buckles and like there's a bit of a pitted, rusted dagger, some bones. Other
This
bits
is
and
like
pieces.
how they get
That
rid
one
of the
copper piece
adventurers.
that Shiro threw down there.
Did he throw it down? I thought he just. So
No, he touched one this morning, but last night when we came
then
in,
yes,
he
there's one
threw.
copper piece as well.
So it's every adventurer has done the same thing. They've all just thrown a piece of stuff down the well.
This is a disposal chute, man. This is
you
how
said-
they
you
get rid
said-
of the corpses.
You said
Is
there were
there-
bones there.
There are some bones down there. Yep.
Do they look like they're like separate or like part of a skeleton?
There's not much left of them.
Yeah, okay. But what I'm asking is essentially, is it a body in there, or is it someone thrown a set bone individually? I guess.
You would need to remove them
Yep.
and then perform some form of forensic CSI analysis upon them and determine whether or not they all belong together and what bones are what. But they are heavily damaged,
Yep.
corroded.
Any of them red?
No.
Okay.
But a lot of them have blackened.
Other people who tried to climb down the well. Sure. I'll try to scoop up some of these coins.
That's right. With time and care and with your levitate spell and the items you have at your disposal, you will be able to scoop them all up. But they are covered in this goo. A very thin sheen of this clear substance seems to coat them and stick to them.
Oh, okay. So it doesn't like come off them.
Not easily, no.
Oh, well, that doesn't help me at all.
Yeah,
Oh.
now you've got a cool weapon. You can like throw them at the enemies, and they'll catch them and burn their hands.
No, I can't do that though, because I can't keep them. I've got them,
Well,
but
you
like I can
because
hold them in the gauntlet, or I can hold them in the trowel. That's because I can't put them in the sack now if they're still covered in the goo. I guess I can wash them off with the goo in the pit. Whatever, fine. I'll come back up with the
You have 49
gold.
You have 49 and gold and 1 copper piece.
And I'll try. No, I don't want to levitate down to that pit again and get some of that goo. Whatever.
if only you knew someone who could cast Create Water to wash them all.
It's time for the morning ablutions.
Sure.
Ready,
What's
aim,
down the
fire.
other pit then? If Minerva goes and levitates down the other pit,
It appears to
is
be
it much
identical.
the same? Oh, okay. Dang it.
Do you wish to levitate
She'll
down
have
there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Roll
But this time she's
5d20.
gonna. Oh, okay. This time she's going to do a search when she's down the bottom as well, because
Okay.
she is, you know, she is a skilled person of
Okay,
no ill repute.
sure. There seems to be 46 coins down here. I will say there's 2 silver pieces as well. The silver pieces are,
Nice.
are fairly badly corroded, though. There is quite a few bones that similar to the other side. A few more actually. Some belt buckles. You see what looks to maybe have once been an arming sword, which is kind of mostly dissolved. It seems to be the blade is very pocked. But yeah.
Ooh.
Otherwise, you
Okay.
can also retrieve those coins. 46 gold and 2 silver.
All right. Yeah. If we can clean those off.
I'll say that eventually you'll be able to, especially if someone wants to cast Create Water.
I didn't learn. I learned healing spells instead.
Okay.
Hey.
I do have water in my flask, though.
Okay.
I'll probably save the water for drinking.
You'll be needing that for consumption.
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe try wiping them off with the curtain.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. The curtain will bubble and burn a little bit.
Yeah.
It's
Whatever.
not like that it instantly turns to or instantly gets disintegrated. It takes a little bit of time. So, and the curtain is large and heavy, allowing you to quite easily kind of rip the curtain down if you so wanted to, and use it to basically scuff them dry. But
Perfect.
you can clean them up. So you now have 95 gold.
Good. More stuff to throw down wells in the future.
Indeed.
You realise the problem with using the curtains to clean the coins, don't you?
What?
We can all see you.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, do you want to carry the coins?
Yeah, I'll carry them.
All right.
All 80 of them.
There's 95 of them.
That was his joke.
Oh, okay. Right. I see.
Okay.
I do not appreciate the cleric's sense of humor.
Meanwhile,
That was Nevin's.
after Minerva has been doing her aerial acrobatics and gold, that's taken you a good considerable amount of time as well.
Can you guys like search the room while I'm doing that? Just as a question. Sorry.
For what?
Secret
we'd already searched it.
passages. No.
Oh,
You're an
okay.
elf. Search the room for secret passages. Come on, Lenza. Let's go.
They also have a chance of just detecting them as they walk past them. I don't even
True.
have, you don't even have to actively look for them.
But Lenza can do both.
She can.
So could you have done that while I'm, sorting these coins out and stuff?
Is that just
Sure.
a...
Sean and Nevin will walk around the room looking at stuff.
Drone can do that as well.
Okay.
Tap it with a stick.
Okay. You begin to have a good look around the room. I'll make some rolls for you. Let's just...
So, just going to walk around the perimeter.
Aldrin will do it as well.
If
She
there's
has
a
skills.
certain part of the room that kills me, just move my token there, but tell me.
Show me where you're going to walk, though. And same with Eldrayan. Oops. Okay.
Oh.
So, Sean, stop.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay. Oh, what the? Ah,
I take it there was something I should have known about.
the runes?
You've walked across the
Wait.
runes.
Oh, well.
Pop.
Okay. So,
Like, surely you didn't do that, right?
Yeah.
you just marked it out with the ruler. Okay, can you make a saving throw versus spells for me, please?
I can.
You might be fine.
Might be. Probably not. Probably not.
You find as you come down to here, across, up here, you are now unable to cross back. You are stuck. It's as though there is a physical barrier between you and the rest of
I
the
guess
group.
I picked a path.
Yep, but you've chosen the path that we didn't want you on. I don't think that's okay. Whatever.
By the way,
Hmm?
your continual light spell, do you have a continual light spell on you, Sean?
It's going out.
It goes out.
Nice.
No magic works down that path.
Or
Well.
whatever the other one is. What?
Or it just neutralizes it when you go through it.
It says, denied all allurement and spell.
Mm.
So, at the very least, an anti-magic field.
Well, that's why we didn't. Well, anyway, that's why Shiro didn't want to go down that side. But Shiro also doesn't want to go down the yellow path if we don't have the key, and we didn't find no key, right?
Nope.
Or education.
Yeah.
So yes, you are stuck. It's, you go to walk back across the barrier and it's like bang into a wall. Embarrassing, not damaging, but you can still see through. You can still see everybody as though you normally could, but there is a physical impairment. What are the rest of you doing? It is now obvious that Sean appears to be stuck. It was almost comical the way he stopped short, bang, like
Hey,
like a
he's a
kid
French
running
mime.
into a clear glass door.
That is unfortunate.
Well, I guess we decide where we're going now.
What, we're all going to go that way?
Are we?
No, everyone else
we could
goes
go
the other
both
way
ways.
and Sean does his solo.
You're definitely not going to succeed going down that way. So, well, maybe you will. Who knows? They might bless you.
Time to clutch.
I bet it is that path. Maybe the trap path. Okay.
Yeah, but it doesn't let me use spells, does it?
No. That's why it's the path for like the thieves and monks and stuff.
Barbarians.
Yeah, sure, a barbarian. I guess a barbarian wouldn't be too bad down there since he's got fat stacks of hit points. But
Yeah, not at the moment, he doesn't.
yeah, that's true too. We don't have a key anyway.
You think we
So
need a key to go down that one?
He
Guarded
lost
in
his
the way
play.
by sentinel implacable inexorable, key aloft display, or dwell in death inevitable.
Like-
I don't like the sound of inevitable death.
Yeah, require more multipass.
So unless we think that we have the key, which
Maybe the key's in
maybe
the next room anyway. It's not
indeed,
in the
maybe the key
lobby.
is something that you have to pick up. Like that's entirely possible as well.
Mm.
Like maybe it's past the door. When you find the key, you have to, hold it up. But yeah, I don't.
Did we say anything about this object tied to the chains?
Yes,
It's a.
there's a torch there.
Ah.
So there's a few torches. There are torches up here as well. And another one over here. And one there. But that is, the object was the skeleton. The skeleton is clearly non-human. The skull is adorned with small thorn-like horns. The bones are hued red, and the jawline indicates that the creature had multiple rows of sharp, shark-like teeth. It seems to be a little bit smaller than human as well. Yeah, but it's all broken up. And
How do we feel about splitting the party?
So you said there's a torch here.
Yep.
Can we get it off the wall? Has anyone tried?
No, nobody has tried.
Okay. Well, Nevin will go over here and try and remove the torch from the wall.
Okay, you can remove the torch from the wall.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. As soon as he removes it from the wall, it goes out.
Can he relight it?
It appears to have not be an actual torch as so much as a magical construct.
He puts it back on the wall.
It's no place for it to go anymore. The sconce is
Is it?
gone.
Oh, nice.
Let me just go onto the map. Grab. Oh, let me go back up to the token layer. Is it a token? It's a map layer. Let's just imagine it's not there anymore. Actually, you know what? Come on, grab it. Damn you. I can't grab it. It's got everything else over the top of it. What if I can send to back and then grab it? No, too awkward. Screw it. Okay.
Yeah, so do we all want to go down the black path or do we want to split?
I think going both ways is better, just because like we're here to do something, right? Regardless of not doing this is not an option, correct?
Yeah, we have
Yeah,
to go.
but it-
The only way is through. It's just a matter of which.
I think we should split the party and go down both to see what's happening.
Alright, well, do you want to put your character on the side that you would like to go down? And
Well,
then and then maybe we'll rearrange for some party balance, but
Yep.
I just, in Shiro's mind, he thinks that the black path is for people who have like skills, and the yellow path is for people who have like magic and combat.
Hmm.
Makes sense. Death is to be found. You can find traps.
Yeah, exactly. You can find traps. That's right.
Well, before we go making wild assumptions like that,
Gonna open the door.
no, I was going to cast a spell and see what it did.
What spell are you
Sure.
going to cast?
I can't touch anything on the other side of that barrier, can I? I'll cast Bless.
Okay. You call out to the aid. You cast the spell. It seems to go according to your normal plans and the plans of the divine, but no magic is released. And the spell is lost and gone.
Yep.
Fizzle.
There ain't no magic here, folks.
Yep. We lost our best caster. Excellent. Great.
Oh.
Great.
Minerva is our best caster.
No. Not even close.
Hey, you're
There's
the
a
ones.
reason she's on this side. She's more skillful than she is anything else.
Oh, well.
Okay. Well,
Next time, Sean won't be helpful.
I mean, you
Um,
could have just not walked past the barrier.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't remember it there. I was probably half asleep when we talked about it
You can
last
see
time.
it on the map.
Or
though.
you were driving.
You can see it on the map right now, though.
The barrier.
No, the symbol,
runes.
the runes.
Yeah, but I don't remember what they do.
That's when you stop and you say, "What do these do again?"
Oh well, too late now.
When did-
Kruber, can you come over to
When
our
did,
side?
when
man?
did Sean lose all his intelligence? Was it?
He's been drinking a lot of the. He's been into the
The holy wine.
church wine. Where's Robin going? Which is Robin on this side?
Hang on. Is Robin?
Robin's controlled by Lenza.
Is Robin a ranger?
Robin is a halfling.
Yeah.
Ah,
They are kind of skillful,
yeah.
but they're
Where's
also
Robin?
kind of fighty. They're like, middle road. They can go either way.
I don't control anything but Lenza at the moment.
I've lost my pencil over the edge of my map. That's probably because you weren't here and I put Robin in control of somebody else.
Yes.
Let me have a look.
And where?
Robin, where art thou? Robin, there we are. Robin Woodfall of Hopton Hill was controlled by Canto, is now controlled by Lenza. What I was thinking as well is
Oh, there we go.
someone else should control Senate, even though Senate is allied to Nevin. For example, Vash and Canto only have one character to control, so it's probably better for one of them to control her.
Who's controlling Den?
So,
Oh, Kruber.
so
It'd be
Jaquan
Ellen.
is controlled by Kaylee, and
Oh, right. Yes.
Eldraine is controlled by Aaron because Rowan didn't trust anyone else with Eldraine because she's soft and weak and squishy. And she's got
A lot of abilities.
a lot of abilities. So who wants to control Senate out of Lucas and Susan?
You think you can keep track of 2 characters?
I'm pretty small brain, but yeah, I can give it a go.
Right,
Give it a
so
go.
she's pretty easy to control. She's a ranger. Just sit back and shoot things or get in and stabby stab. Alright, so where are you, Canto, there?
Right. Stats. Ooh.
Dole will wander over. Caradwin now. Yeah. Is this how you are intending to progress? You have 2 of the best fighters on the right-hand side. And I'm not including Zhang in that list.
I am well aware of my capabilities.
Yeah.
The two,
We give up.
We got Nevin.
The 2 of the best fighters I was going to suggest would have been Vash and Nevin, purely because of their ability to deal out damage.
Mm-hmm. Beefcakes.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not trying to suggest which route would do which thing, but I'm just going by what you as a group.
Yeah. Do we want to
suggest.
try and balance it out?
Well, also what you as a group are tending to assume, believe, whether it's right or wrong. If you're looking for fighters, they are fighters.
Yeah.
It's up to you how you progress.
Do you want one of us to go to the left?
Well, maybe we can
More
swap out
side
for
down?
Kruber or Hypatia.
Whoa.
Have a to just I don't know.
Kruber and Hypatia are your two best fighters.
Yeah, exactly, because
Yeah.
they are our
That was
highest
the
level
third.
fighters.
Yeah, well, yeah. So what I'm saying is one of Kruber or Hypatia comes over to the black, and then we send one of Vash or Nevin over to the yellow.
No, I'd much prefer to keep our two best fighters in the yellow. That's the side where the fighting's going to happen. There's definitely a fight on the yellow side.
Yeah. But the thing is, are you assuming that once we do this, we'll meet back up? There might be
I don't know.
other things that we need,
I don't
which is
know.
why I think having
There's
a more
still a
balanced
lot
split.
of fight. There's still a lot of fight on that side. So there's one. Actually, there's more cleric on the black path than there is on the yellow. Okay. There's more wizard on the yellow. Oh, no. It's about the same, actually. Might be more on the black. Yeah. It's pretty close. Well, because Aldrain's a wizard as well.
Okay, so
Yeah. So Aldrain and Minerva versus Dol and
Dorian.
Dorian. I think Aldrain and Minerva are slightly more wizard.
Is
Yeah,
Aldrain-
because you have more
Dorian.
spells.
Is
Yeah.
Aldrin a good choice for somewhere where there's no magic?
She's a monk.
Well, she's a monk.
Yeah.
So, and
Some skills,
Kruber
yeah.
should definitely go the yellow path, and I figure that Den would like a character on both sides. That's why.
Hmm.
Okay, just in case one end is a dead end, this way,
Monks
he'll have
are
one.
effectively thieves with
Yep.
with no
A
flexibility.
bit more combat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bit more combat, bit less flex, and a lot more expensive.
Do you guys have any thieves skills on your side?
The two halflings can pick pockets.
Only what the halflings, yeah. Only what the halflings have. And
And
the
That's
bard.
another thing.
and-
That's
and
something we
Ellen.
should
And the bard. Yeah, Ellen's got some ability.
Yeah.
But yes, you're correct. They don't. I mean, I can put Minerva over that side if you'd prefer, but she's literally the second best thief in the party after Lenza.
Yep.
Although having the best thief on the right and the second best on the left doesn't it's not necessarily the worst idea.
You also you got the two monks over there as well, so you've got effectively four thieves
Yeah.
on the right hand side.
Okay.
I think I suggest Minerva swapping over to the side might not be the worst idea.
All right. I'm happy to put Minerva over here. But I'm not giving you Latoad, so
No, and Shiro should stay there too.
Latoad will not leave Shiro's side.
Yeah, exactly.
you can have. Oh no, I'm not giving you Kukulane. He's just going to die on that side. No, Kukulane's going to die anyway.
Kukulane,
Yeah,
Kukulane
exactly.
Kukulane will go where Minerva goes anyway, because
Yep.
Kukulane is Minerva's retainer. So his
Yep.
morale will break if he is not with her.
Yep.
Okay.
Same with Senate and Nevin, I imagine.
No, Senate is not a retainer. Senate came here because of Nevin, but she is her own person, and she thought this was a good idea to come here. She would probably prefer to stay with Nevin, absolutely.
Yep.
Really. But if the group going forward think it's best to have her go down this side, then she'll acquiesce to that.
Okay.
I think this is a good split then. Do you want me to take Robin with us just to balance it out, or do you want Robin with you?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, no, take him with you
sounds
guys.
good.
That makes sense. He's got some abilities. Okay, if you guys are going off that side, then Minerva will give, I guess, Nevin, since he's carrying stuff, 48 gold pieces, because that way you can have stuff to throw at things, I guess. Have we got a good distribution of rope?
Lenza
on each side.
has a rope and a grappling hook.
Lenza and Hypatia Sorry, Hypatia and Dorian both have rope, I believe.
Okay, so there's heaps
Super
of
rope
rope
and grappling hook.
on the left hand side.
I've got rope
Okay.
as well, so bit on
Yep.
the right.
Okay, cool.
Do,
So there's
who has a grappling hook?
I don't
you.
have a grappling hook.
Double check, but I believe I brought one.
I have one as well.
So
Are
possibly
they
we
the only
might.
two?
I've got one as well.
Can
All
everyone
three.
Can everyone check your character sheets as well and put on the satchel or backpack token marker if you have
Yes.
one or the other? I went and did it to some of the NPCs. I haven't got an equipment list for Senate. I didn't finish her equipment list, so we'll assume that she has a backpack with some food and rations and a rope.
Stuff in it. Yep.
So put it
Yeah.
backpack.
Yeah.
token
I was
marker
saying
her.
possibly we should give you guys one of our grappling hooks just for the sake of it, rather than having three on the one side. If does Zhang have one?
No, I do not.
Okay, cool. So well then, still one on each side probably is good.
Yeah.
If it's just
I
me and
agree.
Vash who has them.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Oh, you've got one.
Hypatia
you've
has
got one?
one.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
good.
fine.
That's enough.
That's fine.
You guys keep more than us, because obviously you'll probably need them more.
Maybe.
Definitely. Almost 100%. Do you have a 10-foot pole? Does anybody have a 10-foot pole? Your side needs a 10-foot
I
pole.
thought
Should have
one.
brought
Yeah.
one along. I feel bad.
Nope, that's fine.
I have a
You're just
staff.
gonna have to, you're just gonna have to use something else that's long.
I've
Or
got
you know,
the rod of lineage. That'll
Oh.
that'll do, right?
rope
That's
with
not
a
that
bag
long.
of gold on the other end of it, and you just
Yeah.
throw it ahead of you, and you throw it ahead of you, and you know,
We'll sort it out.
also works. All
Okay.
right. I
Sure,
think
let's
this is a good
go.
split.
Can you put yourself
Fuck it,
in
why
the
not?
order that you wish to progress down there? I guess.
Cool.
Yellow Path's going to watch Black Path go through the doors.
Okay. What I'll do is,
Yeah, fair.
okay? So there are doors on either side. Large wooden doors, heavy oak-looking doors, bound and reinforced with what looks like an old but burnished iron. Large knobs.
Have you opened the door yet?
No, he's been standing there talking to you in case, I guess, something comes through and kills him, and no one else there to help him.
Do we want to before we want to move? Do we just want to have Sean open the door and see what's beyond?
Only the penitent man can pass.
Like just for the sake of it.
Sean thinks this is a terrible idea. At any rate, since he got himself in this situation, I guess he doesn't have
Lenza
much
will
of
set up here. If you open it to Lenza will set up here with a bow and with her longbow. If you open that door while standing here, I'll be able to just shoot something if it happens. Oh, I think I'll need to, but at least some other.
Well, before that, Sean is going to light a torch and pass it to Nevin. Nevin is going to light a torch and pass it to Sean. So he has a light source. Who will put away his bow and get his warhammer out.
Okay.
Can you pass things through to Sean?
Well, I'm pretty sure he can throw it from there to there. And then Sean can light it again if it goes out.
So Nevin can pass it, not a problem.
Okay, cool. So it's a one-way barrier.
It did stop Sean walking across it.
Yeah, I know, but like now there's been activated, quote unquote.
True. So yes, if you wish to do that, there is a torch for you.
Yay, yes, he does wish to do that.
What we should do is mark that. Let me controlled by Sean. And what I'll do is I'll give that a tint color equal to Sean. So underneath you should be a torch now. Did you grab it at the same time? Just hang on a
I
second.
think so.
Oh, hang on, there it is. Can you see it?
Nope.
What layer am I on? I'm on the GM layer, I think.
What does it look like?
Okay, if I put it on the token layer, there you go.
Hey, yeah, that looks more appropriate.
And it's the same color that you have, so, and you can control it. There you go. All right. What is your plan?
So you want me to go and open this door?
You stand on this side of it and open this one
Okay, I'm opening that door.
because that's what
Apparently.
because I can actually see down. Okay,
Ooh,
cool. So it's just
I see
stairs and darkness.
steps.
Yep, cool. Okay, so relevant. Cool. I think we just go then. Yeah.
I think someone
Sounds
else
good.
should go in front of me.
Do you
Yeah.
guys have a lot of torches?
Not a lot.
We have our
I can use
pendants.
light.
Sure,
No.
pendants don't work.
All right. Yeah, of course they don't.
Zhang will then pocket his perpetual light.
They are stairs going down there, and actually what I need to do is if I go to this map and I make the background dark. Okay, there we go, that's better. So down here it starts to descend into darkness where you can't quite see because of the angle. So a small 10-foot landing, then stairs.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Les doesn't have any. Doesn't have any. I assume Robin will probably have a couple.
Old Drain
Let's have a look.
is going to give up her perpetual heal to the other side because I don't think it's going to work on that side. But maybe it will. So we should
Robin
probably keep
doesn't
some.
have any torches, so
I'm
that's relevant.
I'm giving Senate some stuff.
Short bow. So yeah, right. Short bows and long bows use the same type of arrows. Yeah.
Pardon?
Short bows and long bows use the same type of arrows. Yeah.
You said use and then arrows.
Short bows and long bows use the same type of arrows.
No, they do not. They're about
Okay.
they're about a foot shorter, the short bow arrows.
Cool. Does anyone have any short bow arrows?
Yes,
No.
No.
Because
but I don't have
Robin.
spares.
Yeah, it's a thing. Because Robin apparently bought 20 into
So did
this.
Shiro.
That's fine. If there's no spare, there's no spare. We'll move on.
I've given Senate some equipment.
Cool.
He wouldn't use the ones that Shiro's carrying anyway. Because they're the goblin arrows.
Fair. Cool. Well, I'll just save them then. Yeah. So does outside have any torches?
Senate has 6.
Does anybody else have any?
I have 6. Oh, Zhang has 6.
Nevin has had 2. He's lit one already.
I also have 3
3
candles if anyone wants to stick it on their helmet.
Hi, Pesha and Dorian have 5 or 6 each.
Yep. Cool. It was more relevant for our side because we don't know the light
A
pendant.
torch,
Yeah,
a torch will
thing.
burn for 1 hour, assuming perfect conditions.
Okay,
I think with combination between Zhang and what's the name? We should be fine. I think 12 torches is enough.
okay,
Just
well,
be careful where we use them.
Kukulane can give you another 4 if you want them, because that'll leave him with 6.
I mean, sure. I guess.
All right.
Won't say no
Nevin.
for
I guess Nevin can take those.
Yep, Nevin can carry a lot.
Okay, good.
Cool.
Carry
Alrighty.
on.
Let's
So
do
how
it.
many more was it? Just another,
4.
another
Another
4?
4.
Okay, so who is going to light torches on the right-hand side?
Well, Sean.
Sean's got 1.
Yeah.
Who else?
Mm-hmm.
Or is it just the 1 torch you're taking down there?
I think 1 at the moment. We can light another one if we have to.
Okay,
I'd say I'd stick with 1. Yeah.
cool. All right. You guys may progress upon your chosen paths if you so choose.
Cool.
We doing this?
Yep.
Yes, but Aldrin will give up her perpetual heal to
Kruber.
Kruber.
Right, so
Zhang will also pass on his perpetual heal then.
Well, it may work. I mean, it probably doesn't, but who knows?
I think keep
And-
1 because, as I said,
Anyone?
this may not just. These paths may not converge again. Like
Does any-
keeping resources just in case, because we may end up going out of the magic field at some point. I don't think
Okay.
we should just assume it's never going to happen. So keep.
I
that
just
in
don't want
mind.
them all on that side. That's all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, swap
Makes
one
sense.
across, have the other one over here.
Keep mine then.
Yeah, cool.
Got mine.
Okay, so if Eldraine gave the potion to Kruber, can you write that down in Kruber's character sheet and take it off Eldraine's?
Okay, I'm taking it off all dreams.
And Kaylee can put it on Kruber's. A perpetual
Cool.
healing potion.
Perpetual healing, is that all?
Yep, it replenishes every morning.
Cool. So I
And
think we
what was-
want, for our side, I think we want a monk and a tank up the front, and a monk and a tank at the back, and then everybody else in between.
Okay, so up here. And looking at Senate, is the light crossbow is it light as in it's one hand,
No.
or light as in it's just a smaller bolt?
It is a normal sized crossbow. It is not a heavy, large one. So yeah, it's not a hand crossbow. It's a standard crossbow that you would normally see someone use.
Okay, and I see a Copus DBL strike in the attack. What's special about this one?
So the Coppice, that's a double strike. So if, for example, you were to just click on it and see what it does, she gets bonuses for attacking or damaging degenerates and giants because she's a ranger. So the double strike is where she uses her two Coppices to hit at the same time. So she gets plus, so that does one attack roll but plus 2 damage. The other thing is the dual Coppice is where it actually makes 2 swings. The first swing has a penalty of -1, the second one has a penalty of -3. So they have less chance to hit, but it gives you 2 chances to hit as opposed to 1 normal chance with extra damage. So it comes down to what you think you want to do. Okay, so that's how she can choose just to use the Coppice. That's where you've got the Coppice there. That's just by itself, just do a single attack. If she thinks that, it's a bit fraught to try and use the 2 attacks.
Or she's only got one drawn because she's hanging on a rope or something.
Or a torch, exactly.
Sweet, thank you.
No problems. So is that the how
That
you're
looks like
going?
the order.
All right. And are you guys progressing past the yellow?
After they've walked past the black.
It looks like 3 of them, 4 of them have gone past the black, and Lenza is upon the black.
Yep.
Keep going. I'm hoping that someone is going to start checking for traps because this would be an ideal spot for traps.
Let me just go, and I just need to make.
So I think Zheng and. Do we put Zheng and Vash or Zheng and what's his fuck? How did I forget it? Devon at the front.
Well, someone who can check traps, yeah.
That's why Zheng's there.
Yep.
Yeah, but you should probably check with 2 people.
I would probably check with 2. The only reason Sean's down there is because he can't go back.
Yeah. I mean, sure, I guess. Lenza isn't happy about being at the front, though.
There should only be, danger is found. So, it's probably not going to find you, is my point. You're going to find it. So,
sure. Cool. I guess
opening the door and there being a troll on the other side is still finding danger.
Yep.
All right. So, do we wish? Let me just check what Den said about using his blessing.
If you want to move one step back, like if Zheng and Sean shot places.
Even though you have read that and know what it is, what did he say? Because I asked if he wishes to use his major blessing if there is another opportunity to learn a rare language. And he said yes, please. And so I assume then he will not use it here on this language, but he may wait a later time because I did set another one. Okay.
So then, Robin and what's her name should follow up thing, and then Vash and Eldraine at the very back.
Okay.
Okay, now that we've seen them.
So we have So we're essentially protecting the more squishy characters.
Cool. Okay, Hypatia. Looks like they've started on the path. Let's go.
All right. Okay, sword and board out.
Mhm.
Okay.
Move up front.
Move yourself to where you
And-
wish to go.
Yep. I guess we can move north. So, none of us for light source.
Well, hopefully our continual lights don't fail.
So who's got continual lights going at the moment?
I
Maybe
believe
not
sure
the
it
moment.
does.
Hypatia does not have one active at the moment.
I can activate mine, or pull it out of the pouch.
Do you want it active?
Might as well.
Alright,
I'm
I'll make
the-
yours
I'm the-
active. Is anyone else making theirs active over here? It
think
looks
Minerva
like Shiru does not have one.
Oh, he doesn't?
Not active.
Oh. Yeah, is it Latoad that has one? Hey.
You've got the character sheets.
Yeah.
Do you want to have a look? I'm just having a look at the dynamic lighting settings at the moment to see whose I would need to activate or deactivate as you so choose.
Yeah, Latoad has it. Yep.
Right, so
Okay.
the Toad does not have it active. Do you wish to have it active on the Toad?
Yes. And Latoad will be at the back here.
Oh, that was Minerva. Hang on a second. What's going on here? It's active on the Toad now. I think some people are sitting on top of each other. Are they? Maybe not. Right, Minerva does not have one active. Cool. Jiquan does not have one active. So it just looks like only Hypatia and Latoad have active continual lights.
Okay.
Does Kukulane have one? Does he want his active?
He doesn't.
Cool.
He definitely does not want an active
Okay.
light source.
Are you opening the door?
Yeah. Can you open the door for me, Hypatia?
Yep. But let me just get Dorian. Dorian's gonna be there around the corner because he's not risk averse. I will cautiously open the door. Which
Let me go back to the tokens. Let me just grab. You can guys then move yourselves down the stairs, and when you move yourselves down the stairs, I'm actually going to copy and paste you.
Sure, we'll cast Find Traps and see if that works.
Okay.
And yeah, I assume me and Zhang will be just checking
Yep.
for traps the old-fashioned
We'll
way.
just-
Yep.
Yeah.
You guys can make a find traps check for me, please, on the other side. And you're going to cast Find Traps the spell, which will last for 20 minutes. Alright. Do you have an aura? 30-foot aura. There we go.
Any traps?
None.
Cool. Let's go.
Alright.
Alright.
So Cannon. So over the other side, Lenza and Zhang start having a look at traps, and both are pretty certain that they find none. Alright, move yourselves down so that you're in the correct marching order, 2 by,
Yep.
etc.
Can we get who's controlling Ildane and
I
am.
collecting
yeah?
sense.
So Sensei should be there, and Ildane should be at the back, like spot where they are now, essentially.
Oh,
Okay.
Yep.
Sure.
Yep, sandwich like that, and then we move forward as like that, essentially.
Okay.
Okay. You guys should also tap the ground in front of you as well after you check in for traps.
Mhm.
Just in case.
I got a big long stick, so I'll just keep tapping it.
Sure.
Cool.
Let's go then.
Give a good shove.
Alright,
It's a floor.
I guess we move down the stairs.
can you stop there, Lenza? Just move the rest up to here, because I'm going to then grab you and move you to another map.
Yeah. So Zhang up top, and then everybody else filing from the back.
And same on the other side. It'll just be
Man,
easier. It's just going to be easier when you are in
In the formation.
formation.
Alright, move
Ildane,
us all up.
Ildane, don't be left behind.
Come on, Hypatia. Come on, Dorian.
Yep.
Come on, Dole.
I'll move Eldraine.
There we go.
Oh, sorry.
That's right. All right, great. Let me just quickly just grab them and
Oh.
copy.
To a different map.
And if I
Mhm.
go across to here, just bear with me. Ooh,
Should have made sure everyone had a character on both maps.
Nope.
I mean, I've only got one, so it's irrelevant anyway.
Mm.
Like, just Vash and Shang. Although I guess they could talk
Bit
to other
hard for some people
NPCs.
to do. Like Hypatia's putting the wizard where they can't cast spells.
Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't tactically. That was the best option.
right, I'm almost there. I just had to delete the previous tokens I had in the staging area. I'm just going to come back over here, grab, come back over here. You just have to bear with me. I'm going to have, if I try and paste them in a group, someone is going to end up out of bounds. All right, let me just move these guys. All right, we are almost there. And then I'll shift you guys across. All right.
Oh.
Okay, the stairs have descended for some time. The passage starts to get narrow and very, well, not narrow, about the same width, but it starts to come down and the roof slowly closes in on you until when you get down to the bottom of the stairs, which you are just now getting to before it opens up, it's about 6 to 7 feet above you. Thankfully, especially for Nevin, who is a monster of a man, you notice that it does get taller and higher as you get further forward. So, what can you guys see?
Big
A
hole in the
bridge.
ground. The bridge over it.
Yes.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, that's an
on the passage that went down the gold, you can spy a bridge over a large pit. The pit seems to be very deep and dark, and a foul wind seems to rise from the depths. There is a large, however, opulent purple rug laying across the bridge, looking almost as though it's something that you would expect to see in a court or a noble's house. It is of very good design, very good make, and appears to not be worn. The ones across that went across down the black runes, the path ahead is very similar over a large open expanse of a pit, and a foul odour seems to rise from the depths. There is what appears to be a pile of bones, carelessly, callously discarded. It doesn't look like it is a body that has fallen and decayed here. It looks more like just a jumble of bones that someone's thrown. You do spot leg, arm, a few ribs, a head, etc. But you think you might see 3 tibias or whatever. So it looks just to be a pile of bones. But beyond both seem to be large, heavy-set doors.
Alright.
There's no traps. Trap finders.
They have found none to this point.
So sure. Does any traps?
No traps that the 8 are showing up for me. I'm a little bit worried that this carpet's going to attack us, because I'm afraid
Yeah.
everything's going to attack us.
I
We
mean,
can toss a coin for the purple rug.
Minerva's just gonna. No, she doesn't want to levitate up here. That doesn't help her at all. Never mind.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take that aura off you.
Okay.
Because it goes through walls, unfortunately. What I am going to do is, what doesn't go through walls is dynamic light. So I'm going to put a low light on for you. I'm going to make it 30 feet. I'm going to
Okay.
lower the brightness considerably, and I'm going to give it a color. Actually, because there's bright lights, that's going to cause a problem. The bright lights will just make it white. My cunning plan is foiled. What happens if I make it bright light?
I can just put a buff on myself that says 30.
You can do that, yeah. That's probably better. Okay. How do you wish to progress? We will start with Team Gold. It's Team Black are
Kruber.
talking at the moment.
Step forward and poke the rook.
alright.
Oh. That's Hypatia, but very well.
So who wants to poke? Who's poking the rock?
Kruber, because he can do it from not stepping onto the bridge?
Sure. If he can budget, he can shove in. We can just swap positions and he can do that. Done.
Like 5 foot. Yeah. Exactly.
What am I doing?
So
Just move yourself back, Hypatia, to make room for him.
yep. What can?
Because if you just like push on this rug, I just want to know if it does anything.
With my ranseur?
Yeah, don't stab it. I just mean like push it with the. It's got a blunt end.
Okay. I push it.
Okay. The rug moves slightly as you would expect it to move. Doesn't move heaps. It's a heavy rug, but it does not reach up and grab your ranseur out of your hands, nor try to latch onto your face.
Rowan will be happy.
Alright.
Maybe he might want a chance to roll a natural 20. Alright. Meanwhile, you guys have done that. What is Team Black doing?
So we have a suggestion to anchor a rope onto, I think it was the wall.
Wall or something like that. Not just someone. Is there anywhere we can put an iron spike into the wall?
There's lots of places you can put an iron spike into the wall if you have an iron spike and a hammer.
I have a light hammer and an iron spike.
Okay,
I have
you
6 iron spikes.
You can start whacking this hammer.
Well, so we could put an anchor in the wall here, and then we would be able, like, there's a bridge across a gap of some sort.
Yep.
We don't know if the bridge is going to fall out from under us or something along those lines.
I understand your thinking. If you want to do it, you can do it. You just
Well,
show me where you want to anchor.
Team Black.
That's cool.
Is everyone on board with this idea?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Well,
put,
I'll
just,
put an iron spike in the wall then.
just draw a mark where you want to put the.
Yep.
Draw a belly.
Draw a rectangle there. Can you see that?
We can.
Or not really.
I can see it. It's all good. Cool.
Right there.
Okay. Whilst you are driving this iron spike into the wall, Team Gold.
Okay, so
We can do the same thing if you want. We can rope up and go across.
sure.
All right, fine. Kuklain has a hammer and he has iron spikes.
Mark
someone
on the
else should
wall
do
where
it.
you wish to put the, like Team Black did. Mark where you wish to. Yep. Bang,
Okay,
bang,
probably
bang.
where
They're,
Trevor is.
they're copying you, Team Black.
I know.
Yeah, sure.
They can hear us
Alright.
through the walls.
Probably can.
Then
Echoing somewhere off in the distance. Team
Hey, do you hear that
These-
banging?
These endless tunnels are connected. Echo.
There's banging over there.
All right, and then I think we just start going across one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Let's send Minerva first, because reasons.
Okay.
Okay.
Lenz can climb.
Are you
Can't wait
are
for
you going
Can't wait.
individually or are you going two by one or whatever next to each other?
Yellow team? Or
So Minerva has walked across there without a problem. I was asking Lenza and what she was going to do. So as you walked across the elegant purple rug, a soft, gentle, very delicate, lilting music seems to play every footfall. And it is charming and beautiful. Melodic, I should say. Melodic, what the hell's that? Melodic. The rug appears to, as you get up really close to it, absolutely show no sign of age. There is no dust upon it. No footprints mark its surface. Even with your heavy footprints upon it.
okay, let's roll this rug up. Can we do that?
It is.
Minerva will start trying to roll it up.
It is a 20-foot rug, 20 by 10 foot, or 20 by 8 foot. It is going to be freakishly
It's an-
heavy.
That's an irrelevant
Oh,
question.
I'm not saying
Julian.
we carry it. I'm just rolling it up, and then I'm going to move it to the center path.
Okay, you can you can roll it up.
And then
You've stolen everything else that's not nailed down. You can't.
Oh. Shiro would. Minerva doesn't steal everything. Shiro wants to steal
Alright,
everything.
so there it is all rolled up. Where are you going to put it?
Yeah, just here.
In my
Yeah,
large
let's-
sack.
I mean, Minerva does have a large sack. It wouldn't fit in it though.
So it takes a considerable exertion to do so, to roll it up and to shift it across there without falling off the edge of the bridge, especially when you're turning it around. It is very, very heavy, but it is manageable. All right.
All right, guys, seems good. Let's come across. I'm a little bit worried that this is the key and we need to display it. What do you think? Guys, everything we come across, Minerva's going to be like, is that the key?
For lack of a... Sure, why not? If it's not the key, we can drop it off later.
Team Black, you were moving where you, Lenza?
Yep.
Are
So
you
I'm
moving
going
by
to gather
yourself?
rope. Yes.
Okay.
Gather rope pad around me
It's up
and,
to you,
and
Fish.
I'll cautiously move towards the bones, I guess.
Are you making checks every square?
For traps? No.
Okay. You can
No.
move.
At this point, I'm just gonna. I assume the trap is that the thing is gonna fall, if
Okay.
anything, or something will happen with that. So yeah.
Go for it. Move to where you wish to move. What is
Okay,
happening?
so I guess.
Before you go,
Okay.
take this iron spike and hammer so you can drive it in on the other side.
Take.
Yeah,
this
fair.
iron
Tie the rope
spike.
off.
Yep. Cool. Okay. So I'll step forward here,
Mhm.
and then I guess move one more closer, and I guess have a close look at this to see if there's anything of note in them, or if it is just a pile of bones. Cool.
Oh,
Do I have to make a strength check?
I mean, I assume. Okay.
You can make a dexterity check. Dexterity is half percentile dice. to try and avoid falling down before the rope kicks in.
Is that a
50-foot pit trap.
where is
So on the
macro
master
list.
list,
ability check, dexterity, D100 you said,
D100, yep.
and no modifiers.
No modifiers, it's half your dex. So you will fail and you will fall. So yes, whoever is holding the rope can make a strength check. Standard.
I assume Nevin would be.
Yeah, do I get
Oh,
a
gosh.
bonus to my strength checks to start?
No, you get a bonus to do
Feats of strength.
feats of strength, which is like breaking doors down, etc.
Okay, so it's just a
D20 equal to or under your strength.
This will be quicker. Oh, you're lucky.
Okay, you do manage to hold on, but there is slack in the rope.
Yes, I'll have to pull him up.
I was moving
There-
across.
But I'm assuming that there is not 30 feet of slack, so therefore
No.
you can take 1d6 damage.
Sweet. You rolling that or am I?
2 damage as the rope goes taut, and the wind is knocked out of your lungs, and you are dangling over a precipice, and you can
Lovely.
see darkness below you.
I'll start pulling
Mhm.
them up.
That would be appreciated, yes.
Okay,
Does that-
Team Gold, you have reached the door. Actually, no, we'll wait for the moment because you guys were moving rugs. Yep, you can pull Lenza back up. You can
Does
put
that
your,
feat of strength?
No.
Again?
It's fine. Lenza can climb up the rope by herself without
Yeah.
a problem. You can put yourself up the top.
Back up here. Cool. Let's try not that way.
Maybe we should look for traps.
Or at least.
Also possibly let's new plan. Feed me out the rope as I go, but don't have much slack.
Yeah, I can do that.
So if I do stumble into something, hopefully you can just, keep me from doing
Yank
anything.
me back.
There we go. Yeah.
I mean,
Where you headed to now?
So I will step here,
Mhm.
and then actually have a close look at these bones.
Okay.
And
Yes,
seeing if there's anything important about them.
Okay, as mentioned, it appears that they are just a jumble of bones, all kind of callously discarded. It may be a couple creatures, parts thereof, etc., but they are all just jumbled up. And it seems to be no rhyme or reason. There is nothing of note or worth or value upon the bones.
Yep. So it's not like this is a puzzle to try and put a skeleton together or anything, because there's all just a whole bunch of different stuff.
hmm
Cool. I will move forward carefully, not treading on the bones,
Okay,
if possible.
you can do so. Where do you wish to go now? Nothing has happened.
Cool.
50-50.
I will follow behind.
Are you attached to the rope?
I'm holding on to the rope.
Shh. If you want to just wait and let me do it.
I was just thinking, because if we have one person following where you've stepped, then there'll be less slack.
Sure.
Sheng just likes you.
That's
No one finds traps like Lenza. What are you doing next,
Yeah.
Lenza? Before I move it back to Team
I,
Gold.
I guess I might as well attempt to find to see if these two spaces have traps in them.
You make a roll.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I mean, the rope should be a safety device, not a...
It's fine.
Okay.
They're fine.
Yep, you believe that they are fine.
I'll move forward onto this one.
Okay. You are fine. The ground is solid underneath you.
Do you have any chalk, mate?
Just remember.
No.
We'll just remember which one.
Yeah, it's not that complicated.
Back to Team Gold.
So far it's that.
Team Gold. Looking over the edge here, can we see the bottom?
Yes, it's about 50 feet down.
Is there anything at the bottom?
You think that... So look.
Certain death.
Wait.
A ravenous horde of zombies.
Oh, that'd be alright.
The ground below appears to be littered with bones and debris, and you can see rats scuttering out of the light and trying to hide between the bones and the trap and in the shadows cast by the bridge.
Does there look to be any useful gear down there?
Nothing obvious that you can see that just jumps out at you.
Okay.
Make a
That's fine.
make a d20 check for me, please.
I was just thinking about floating down and, picking something up. But if there's... Is natural 20 good or bad? I should have asked if we were rolling high or low here.
It makes no difference what I would have told you. I would have told you as well. So Shiro thinks he can see the glitter of gold down there.
Gold? Because
Yeah.
that's so... More of it! We're going to find all the gold! How much time does Minerva's levitate have left?
Probably about 20 minutes.
Alright, well, yeah, she'll go float down and have a bit of a look. Yeah,
Have we got a light on you? Let's get a light on you.
She'll put her light on. She has one.
Yeah,
So she'll
like,
just-
have we got a rope on you?
Yes, we're using a rope at the moment. Hey, of course she has a rope.
Alright.
Alright.
Okay.
So she can wander over and levitate down to the bottom. And you said you wanted her light source on, so I put her light source on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Go down the bottom, have a bit of a look around.
Okay. So, scattered among the bones and the dead bodies, there's bits of equipment, old, dusty, rusty, falling apart, leather that has deteriorated so that you touch it and it just kind of crumbles into mostly dust, chainmail and suits of plate which are just pitted and rusted with what appears to be decades or centuries of being left here to just corrode and fall into ruin. Swords with broken blades and all the leather from the hilt just eaten away. But you do notice scattered throughout the bones and the bodies and the left equipment is coins just all over the place. You see some gold, you see some silver, etc. Make a d6.
Do I see a key? That's what's relevant.
Make a d6 check for me.
D6. 2. Or
Okay.
a piece of gear that's weirdly not destroyed.
Okay, you're gonna have to spend a lot longer down here, you think, if you want to go through everything to find a key,
Nah.
not knowing what the key would be. But yes, you don't see anything obvious leap out at you, nor that the rats leap out at you. They run and hide.
Okay. Nice. Think we're okay to move on.
Okay.
Yeah. Pick up any gold that I just randomly come across, and then I guess I'll come back up. Or
Roll.
more valuable.
Roll 1d6.
Sure.
You find 1 gold. You find a whole bunch of silver. Do you want to pick the silver up as well?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Roll 2d6.
Oh, yeah.
That's how much you find gold and silver just quickly when you just decided I'm going to go up. Oh, I'll just grab what's at my feet. Cool. Back to Team Black. What are you doing?
I'll continue to have, so checking my traps in the street in front of me and then moving forward.
Make your roll.
Yep. Hey.
Okay. You believe that there is a trap there in front of you.
Cool. In that case, I will move across to this step.
Okay.
And then do the same thing again, so I guess I'll roll another one.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
You believe that it's fine.
Cool, then I'll just move forward 1 then.
Okay, back to Team Gold. Is anyone else from Team Black moving up, or are they all just staying behind?
I think they're
Raven's
waiting
holding
until
the rope.
I got to the end, so yeah.
Cool. Team Gold, what are you doing?
Can you come and open this door, Hypatia? And we'll move on.
Alright. Cool. I guess Kruber and I will pick up the carpet. Yeah, so you want to bring the carpet?
Do that after we open the door. I
That
guess.
carpet is going
Yeah.
to be encumbrance rating about 12,
Wow.
maybe even more. It's a 20 by 8 foot carpet, and it's thick and heavy. And you know. Right,
Kruber, can Kruber stack up
Yeah.
behind me?
you're opening the door, are you?
Yep.
Is everyone in the position that they wish to be in at the moment when the door is opened?
Yes. Well,
Yes.
Dorian is. Okay, let's do this.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh dang.
Oh, yep. That's Sentinel.
Okay. A creature, well, not a creature, a figure about 12 to 14 feet tall, made of what appears to be brass and iron, stands silently at the end. 2 blades, each one taller than a man, or longer than a man is tall, in their hands. Well, maybe not never, but yes. Stands there, quiet. The ground in front of you is a wreckage of bones and bodies, dried blood, and the bodies are ruined. They have been dismembered and cut and hacked to pieces. Ellen, you recognize some of the bodies in front of you.
Oh.
You recognize
No.
Kel, Damon, and the 2 archers that travelled with you.
Ooh.
They have suffered grievous injuries. There is what appears to be a statue here, made either entirely of silver or plated in silver, and one here made almost entirely of gold or plated in gold. Each of those stands about 8 feet tall. The one here is wearing armor and has a large lance-like spear in his hand. The spear is probably about 12 feet long, at least. The silver one is in a position of supplication, hands outstretched with a bowl, and wears robes and has a bald, shaved head.
Interesting. Is there anything in the bowl?
You'd have to move forward and have a look, because they are tall. They are also upon daises, which raise them up even higher.
Okay.
Okay. What are you going to do with that information before I quickly cut back to Team Black?
I think we have to think about our next move very carefully.
Hide behind the grog.
That's ending.
Everybody, we'll put the rug around us as like a shield, and they'll never see us. It's called rug tack.
Team
Okay.
Team Black.
I guess I'm gonna hit the last step then, and so I'll check for traps just before the door,
Okay, make another check.
and then approach. If
There is no trap in front of you
Cool.
on the floor.
cool, I'll then move up to here,
Mm-hmm.
and then okay. So I'll essentially say mark this one as that's likely trapped, and I guess get people to come across. Do we want to? Should I open the door while you're still over there, or should I wait until
do you
a few
want
more
to
people
check
over
the
here?
square to your right?
This one.
He has
Yeah.
checked both of them.
I checked both of them.
You check both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to... We're going to worry about anchoring the rope, or we're not going to worry about that?
I mean, it seems fine as long as you avoid the 2 places that are trapped.
As you are talking, this trap that you triggered,
Yep.
you hear it slowly start to ting, 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 as
Reset.
the resets.
Cool.
I mean, we can just pull the rope off and run over, or come over if you want. But we can't all pile over here. Like, we can't all stack up. You need to open the door and we need to move into that room.
Yeah, so I'd possibly have someone here who can take a hit if possible.
Well, Nevin will come down. You,
Someone. And Var should probably hold the rope
Yep.
now instead.
Team Gold, if you
Yep,
wish,
I'll
you
do
could
it.
discuss this via chat if you wanted to raise questions and not speak
Sean
over
will
top of
move
Team
down.
Black.
Yeah.
Sean will move down to there because he's got a light source.
Yep,
Sorry,
that would be good.
light
Oh,
source.
where did light source come with?
There we go.
Oh, that's much creepier. Cool. And I guess everybody else just moves forward a little bit to
Ready
batch
to-
up along
I mean,
here.
Zhang can be there in a heartbeat anyway. He could
Yep.
probably
Yep.
jump the whole thing in one go.
Cool. And then I guess you want to open the door, Nevin?
Sure.
Okay.
Never opens the door.
You are jabbed in the hand by a
Oh, of
needle
course.
as you reach out and grasp hold of the handle.
Of course I am.
Saving throw versus
Neat.
poison, please.
Petrified, paralyzed, poison, or death. I get a +1 bonus to that, do I?
Why?
Because you are in heavy
He's a
armor.
barbarian.
Oh no, he's a barbarian. Sorry, of course. You're not in
What,
heavy
what armor
armor.
is he wearing?
Light armor.
Then you do
A
not.
barbarian. He can't wear anything significant. Oh, look at that.
You don't give a crap.
Poison? This
So
is not poison.
you can see where it says save versus poison with the hands clasped. If you select your token and click on that, it makes the saving throw for you like that.
No, I just clicked on my character sheet because it's open.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
just saying that's quick too. Anyway, cool.
Cool.
The jab in your hands like set the
Mm.
second do, and you open the door. Let me go to
I've
here
had coffee stronger than this.
and open the door. A large, expansive room
Oh god.
opens up before you.
Excellent.
Oh,
That's
Crap
great.
everywhere.
Yep. Cool. Okay. Zhang, do you want to come up and we can?
Yep.
We can. Yeah. So. I guess we'll.
We'll check the squares in front of you so we can move into the room.
Yeah, I'll do that right now then. But I want Zhang up here too, checking it.
I'll just
Yeah, but he
take
can't
any
get there
space.
until we make some space.
Yeah, true. Cool. Let's do that then. Hey, nice.
Cool. And as you do and say that, clang. That trap has reset.
It's actually off the thing now.
All right.
Cool.
We will cut back to Team Gold. What's your plan? Talking about grabbing spears and stuff.
Is the spear touching the floor?
It is
like-
touching the dais upon which he stands.
Oh, then that's not it. Okay, then I think the key's in the bowl. Or is the bowl? Because it's something that's up in the air, right?
He is holding it in his hands. Yes.
We can't see what's in the bowl?
You
From
can't
No,
unless
but we should.
you approach it.
So I think that we should cast Detect Magic and see if we can see anything magical. And even if we can't, we should try to get whatever's in that bowl and hold it aloft and see if that stops the Sentinel from killing us. Or if it maybe makes it vulnerable. I don't know. But I don't think we should attack it first either.
Agreed. I know, I think that I'm tempted to haul up the rug. I mean, it's almost certainly magical considering how well preserved it is. But it could be like those skins. It might be just like those skins we found in the Lacrima Keep. But why would rug just be there? Was there any?
Well, if Elaine casts Detect Magic, we'll know if it's magical.
Yep.
Are you
That's a
casting
very good
Detect
point.
Magic, Ellen?
Yes.
And yes, they are definitely Damon and Kellen, your archer friends, hacked to bloody pieces. You have been a mercenary for some time and you have rarely seen injuries such as that.
Ellen morale check.
No, it's up to you if you want to have a morale check or not.
Do I detect magic?
Okay,
Is that
so Detect Magic has a 60-foot range. So the rug is magical.
Mm-hmm.
Are the
Ellen,
statue magical?
does Ellen have line of sight on the statues?
We can move out of a way to let to where I am. In
Okay.
fact, I'll just sort of shove my way back there, and she can move forward. I mean,
I
she
can
could
see
spark
where
it. We're not
she
since
is
we're not
okay.
combat. The placement is not
Maybe.
big. Yes.
I mean, Shiro certainly shield out in full defense. Oh my god.
I can see
Why?
less here somehow. I don't know how.
Yeah, why are you not? Because the
Light
light
source?
source. The light source is behind you. You do not have a light source on you. That's why it's causing.
Oh,
The gold statue is magical.
Magical
Hello?
death by the sounds.
Probably.
And the silver statue is also magical.
but is the bowl more
Everything
magical?
is magical.
No, the bowl is no more magical than the statue in its entirety. The creature at the end has a shimmer of magic about it as well, or the construct.
Literally everything in this room is magic.
Okay.
So is the rug.
Well, we can try holding the rug up, like I said, in front of us as we move into the room, and if we
Sean.
get stabbed through it, we'll know.
Sean has whispered to me he thinks the rug is like one of those giant musical keyboards that you have to play the correct tune on.
Oh no, that's not happening. Come on.
That's
But
what it
you've
is.
heard of the Roman turtle, but have you heard of the valley rug? Okay. So, strap.
Did Dorian have a good look at the pattern of the rug?
Probably not, because it was out in front, he was back, and then Minerva rolled it up because she didn't like
Alright.
it. She was like, "I don't like this rug. It's getting rolled up." Rolled up.
He
God
asked
damn it."
Minerva. He asked. Dorian asked Minerva if she thought there was any sort of magical patterns on it.
Minerva doesn't speak mystic formula, and didn't cast read magic, so no idea. Back to Team Black. What are you doing?
Cool. I'm going to move forward because I check these things.
Yep.
Cool.
I will move forward.
I
as
will.
well.
Yeah, and then I guess we, at this point, so the ropes. So yeah, are we gonna? I think we should. Are we gonna leave the rope there or bring the rope back across?
I think we should bring the rope. We can't go back.
Yeah.
We can't get back through. Whether or not
Yep.
we try and get the pitten back, the iron spike.
I wouldn't bother. I think we just grab the rope
Vash
and
might
move
just
on.
rip it out of the wall. She's a beefcake.
Yeah.
Yep. So
I'll
gonna-
take it out.
I guess we'll just. Do you want to start checking the tiles around you, or checking the tiles around me, Zhang, and we could just go across the room like that to see what's here, because there's something's going to happen, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What was the thing? The
Take my
path
hammer
is
and
fraught.
I've got the
Death is to be found, not forth. No key to device repel. What do we think that means?
We're just saying no
whatever's
keys.
coming for us, we got a copy. It sounds like no key to device repel.
Maybe there's no key for the door, but the device will stab you with poison darts.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Cool. Anyway, let me start checking.
found that one
things.
already.
There is nothing in your immediate area, you believe, for either of you.
Okay, I'm going to move out to
The
here then.
walls thou shalt bond. So maybe we just have to follow the walls.
Well, that's set on both sides, and it was also mentioned at in the very start on the door. So I think that the kind of the with the walls we shall bond is kind of more of a symbolistic thing, possibly. Who the fuck knows? Yeah, exactly. Cool. Yeah, so I guess I think we'll just take the approach of we're gonna check every single tile in this room step by step, and see how we go.
Do I successfully rip out the iron spike and rope?
Yes, not a problem.
yoink. But I'll still hold on to it, of course,
Cool.
and make my way over.
My token's not on its circle anymore. Oh well.
It's because you were moving the torch.
You've got
the
the
lamp. Yeah. Yeah.
you've got the thing round the wrong way.
Oh, I do. Yes.
Cancer.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Because
some
you have to roll under your skill.
Okay.
You can just use from there.
From the macros, yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
Use
you-
thief skill.
Yep, use thief skill.
Yep, cool. That's easy enough.
I'm just making sure all your light settings are okay as well. Just confirming that on this side. It looks good. I think what I'm
Yep, cool.
seeing. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm seeing a big room because Vash can see a big room
Mm-hmm.
because she has shadow sight, so she sees further. All right, so
Cool.
you have found no traps, either of you.
You've only checked the cells to the left and right. You haven't checked the second row, have you?
No, we're about to move forward and do that. So, but
can
you
I
guys
point out-
but we can
And
bring
then
everybody
now
into the room
Aldrin can-
essentially.
Actually, start checking as well.
Can I
with
point
you
out to the
guys.
party that I see the end of the hallway here, but a door to the left down there.
You can say
That's
that if you
Good
wish.
to know. Do you
Oh,
see?
guys,
Is it an empty room otherwise?
As far as I can see, yes, it looks empty to me.
Aldrin says, I think we should start working directly towards that door.
Yep, cool. Sounds good. I'll start doing that then.
Alright, and Aldrin will check this square.
Do we want to rope up the people checking traps because we know that you're not infallible?
Okay,
That
we
might be
will
worth-
stop with Team Black there for a second, cut across to Team Gold. So what is your plan?
Okay. Dorian has read magic, so he could see if anything interesting is on the carpet, and possibly see if there's any interesting things on the statues as well.
Okay, so he's going to use Read Magic, is he? You're going to
Yep.
have to unroll the rug first.
Yep. So that's
me-
gonna
We're
be
going to
fun.
need to do that anyway.
Let me unroll the rug. There we go. Rug unrolled. Okay. There is nothing of magical writing upon the rug.
So, okay, so I'm gonna sort of barge up the front and sort of poke my head around the corner and sort of have a look at the statues.
Okay. You see no obvious writing upon either statue from where you are.
Okay.
So, do we want to pick up the rug and walk into the room with it?
Might as well. But once we do that, so maybe Hypatia. So it's a pretty heavy thing. So I'm thinking Hypatia and Crew would do that, and then someone else immediately checks the bowl for the keys.
Exactly. That's the plan.
All right. How high is that? Is that bowl easily reachable by someone of normal height? Do we need someone
Yes.
particularly tall?
No, the statue is about 8 to 9 feet tall. So, and the bowl is just held at chest level. So you can easily reach it.
That Fishiro.
Okay. Well, Ellen, how about you go for the how about you go for the key? Since you're up there and you're human size, so sure.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay. So we
Minerva will
think.
get it. It's fine.
Okay.
Minerva will go for it. It's
that-
fine.
So Minerva's going for the bowl?
Yep.
Okay. Upon touching the bowl, you hear in your head, spoken, it seems, by the statue in front of you, the
Uh-oh.
following. It is a calm, cool voice, very soothing, very peaceful, almost pleasant, and you hear it in your native tongue.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, interesting. So she'll use Lane's sword,
Mm-hmm.
and she'll cut her palm and bleed into the bowl.
Okay. Blood stains the bowl. You'll take 1 point of damage from the cut.
Yep.
If you're going to get enough blood to start pouring it into the bowl, it has to be moderately significant. Okay. The blood pours from the bowl as the bowl tips forward, and it splatters upon the ground. The bowl is clean as it returns to its position. And you hear this. Okay, back to Team Black for a moment. None of you found traps.
Cool. Yep. So yeah, we're kind of setting up with a somewhat ad hoc
Insurance.
approach.
Yep,
Yeah, insurance essentially.
Nevin's driven 2 spikes in. Gotcha.
Yep, and essentially, yeah. So as me and Jen go forward checking for traps, we'll have rope, and if the worst happens, at least we may have a chance of getting dragged back. So Vash should probably go there.
Mm-hmm.
Next one of the ropes. Sean will move forward one because we've checked these spots.
Mm-hmm.
But you haven't stepped in those spots.
No, we haven't.
So Sean is going to move into that spot.
Are we stepping into those spots? Is that how we're testing it?
No, but you're checking it, and then you're walking into the space as a, the final, what is it? Assurance of your quality.
Yeah, because I think there was some before we failed.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know, and I don't want.
No, we're not
the cleric to
fail.
find out the hard way.
So we've checked it, and apparently there are no traps. So Zheng
Yep.
will step forward.
Yep, likewise.
Okay, both of you are okay.
I guess
Oh,
I'll check.
I need to do a check with Eldraine. My mistake.
Jeez, why am I rolling big now?
Oh, she checked this door before. Eldraine's actually going to start searching the wall. Nah, she'll just do the one in front of her. Why not?
Yep, and I'll keep doing the one in front of me too.
Yep, you found no trap, Lenza.
Does Aldrin have a rope on her?
Alright, so
Yes.
Who's holding the end of that then? Because I only drove 2 spikes in.
Oh
Oh
god.
lord.
as you get into the middle square, you depress a trigger, and
Yep.
the floor cascades away from you, opening up to drop you to the spikes below.
How far?
Only 20 feet.
Well, see if you can catch him first. Oh, see if he.
Do I react
Makes us
fast
check
enough
first.
to catch?
It's a question we're about to find out, aren't we? You
Let's
can.
see. Let's see if Linza dodges like a pro first.
Yeah, exactly. So
Lenza,
dexterity.
okay.
ability check.
The issue though is, hang on
A
a
rope
second.
around you.
I did the wrong macro. Do I have a different macro for that one? I didn't put it in my bar. Hang on a second. It is this one. If I put it in the bar,
With extra d6s.
I'll keep the damage the same. Automatically fail if you're on a center square.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fair.
So if someone was following behind you and you triggered it, then they would get a chance to avoid it. But you were falling
Yep.
in. All right, so make a.
Can Linza keep the original 3d6?
Yeah, I said that you should keep that damage.
Yeah,
It's not fair for me to do it. The damage is the same. It's just
yeah. Yeah, no, makes sense. Yep, that's fine.
So,
Can
Vash.
Vash or Nevin, I guess. No, it's Vash was holding me. Could just
Vash has got
attempt to.
Yep, she can. So it's a sudden fall. See if you can make a dexterity check to catch it in time. The pit is not very deep. It's only 20 feet. She may still strike the spikes below, which are quite significantly
Yes,
spiky.
no, I'm in the middle. It's kind of hard to avoid.
So make a dexterity check. See if you can get a chance to make a strength check.
Me,
No, Vash, who's holding
Rush.
the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, so ability check,
If you
dexterity.
go,
Yep.
20?
yeah.
No modifiers.
No modifiers. That's good. You should dex 18. Jeez. 18 dex, 19 strength.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Fast as fuck, boy.
You like if Serena Williams was on more steroids. Okay.
Nice. I guess make a strength check.
Yep, make a strength check to see. And I'm going to give you a -2 on the strength check.
Oh, okay. Well,
Make it easy. Alright, so
That's
you will still take 1d6 damage though.
yep, that's fine. I'll roll that.
You can roll it.
Oh, Jesus, rude.
I was just about to say, would it be funny if it
It's
was
exactly the same.
Cool.
Now,
Unfortunately, that rope wrapped around your neck a little bit.
Yeah, cool.
But you
Sweet.
can-
I'm gonna get dragged back towards this square, I believe, or climb / escape.
Yep, you can get up either way. Okay, back to Team Gold. What is your plan?
Alright, are we still got to go with the carpet?
no. Wait, so the statue's asking for an offering of life? I wrote it in chat.
Yes.
So I'm thinking maybe water?
It didn't like your blood.
No, it said it didn't want blood. So
Offering
what do
of
you think?
life.
Water for life?
Let's
Something
give it
else?
a go.
No. Does anybody have a better idea?
Let me check if I got anything.
We could get one of the rats and put it in there.
Not
No.
a terrible idea.
No.
Okay.
No, it doesn't want blood. It's not looking for a sacrifice. It's
Well,
looking
no,
for like
we don't have to kill
an-
it. Just put the
it's
alive
an
rat. in there.
affirmation of life. Oh, I guess I see your point. But no.
Okay. Well, water.
Yeah, okay.
If water doesn't work, we should put Shiro in there.
I
Okay.
pour some water in there.
Okay, before you pour water in there, you can make a... You're not the right... So who's doing this?
Minerva.
Can you move Minerva up, please?
Oh, sorry. Yep.
So unfortunately you don't have the background which would easily and readily identify this, but I'll let you make an intelligence check, please.
Oh, that's... Hey, that's 50-50. It's not as bad as I thought.
Not a wisdom.
Natural 20. That's a big fail.
It is.
Can't fail by more.
You cannot. Yeah, water sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Water.
What do you think, Kukulane?
Nah, it's Shiro. What do you think the dwarves want when they talk about life?
You pour some water in. How much of the water are you pouring in?
Oh, until the thing tips. Blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know. 4 seconds of water? How long did it take it to tip last time?
No, it tipped. It tipped once you you think it tipped because it didn't want what you offered.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then I don't know, a cup of water? Blah, 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 blah. If it doesn't tip it, I'll just... Yeah, okay, cool. I think... Do we have some food?
Yep.
Shiro, what's life in Dwarven? Does Shiro know what it would be?
Oh, I thought you were going to have a conversation with yourself.
Because I don't... I think food makes a lot of sense. Bread and water.
Sure.
That's... You know, that's the substance you need to live, right? You need food, you need water. So add some food to that. A wafer. Except we don't have wafers, but you know, some trail mix.
Okay. You're going to put some food in? How much food are you putting in?
A ration.
Okay. Let me check something. Token select. Okay. Minerva, your wound heals.
Oh, all my wounds?
Yep, your injury heals.
Or just the 1 point of damage that I've
Your
taken?
injury
Oh,
Oh, the-
okay.
and,
How do I
Nice.
get
and,
into
your,
that code?
and your wound. So you can just chuck the card on the table and I will delete it. Have you done so?
Did that work?
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. Alright.
Cool. The food and the water disappear. Okay. What are you doing now? The statue stands there still.
So the question is, does everyone have to do this?
That's not. So the key was food and water. Hold them aloft.
You're telling the
I don't-
story.
I don't know. It healed me, guys. It took some water and a ration, and like I'm now healed.
That seems very cool, but at the same time, it seems not what we're after. It doesn't seem like a key. I mean, unless it's a very beneficial key.
Maybe it's still the carpet, guys. Bring that carpet in.
Okay, back to Team Black while you work out what you're doing over on Team Gold. What are you doing, Team Black? I'm reading what you're doing.
Yeah. Lenzer is, after having fallen into 2 traps, is concerned about the viability of this as a long-term approach.
Can we tie the bag of gold to a rope and then throw it out and drag it back towards us and see if it triggers anything on the path?
You can,
Yeah, sure.
you can
My
try.
God.
Those of you who are otherwise inclined towards the more, artifice style of lifestyles, i.e. thiefly, would know that most of the traps that you are triggering need something more substantial in weight to trigger.
Yeah.
A bag of gold probably won't trigger it, unless you
we
get
need something
lucky.
heavy. We need something heavy or something that we can exert force on, which is why like the 10-foot pole obviously is the thing, because it's
Yeah.
like you can.
Even those aren't a guarantee,
No, not at all. But
they are better than yes.
nothing.
Yep.
The same thing, I think. Yeah, the grappling hook would be the similar idea as the gold. It just would be heavy enough. Like if we can't do it, we can just be, careful. But what it'll take, it takes that. Yeah, we've been lucky enough that Vash has been able to Vash and
Zheng
Devin
finds
have
no
been able
traps.
to pull me out.
Well, if we want to be careful, then what we should do is we should rotate every thief, check the square in front, and then have as long as all 3 thieves pass the thing, then we move on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I see. I take
So
fucking
Zhang
ages.
walks back. Yeah. What?
Cool.
You in a hurry?
Yeah, I guess. Whatever. Sure.
Come back all the way, Zhang.
Hang on a second. Let me just check something.
Oh dear.
It's all good.
Cool.
I've got to check again. Let me just check something again.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Eldraine, you think you saw something on the wall over here just as you walked in?
We got to check this wall, guys. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She moves over to search the wall.
Okay, make a d6 roll for me, please.
2.
Okay, you're looking. There is what appears to be a secret door there.
Oh my.
Can we see through it?
No,
Quick, bring the light source up.
you can't
Oh,
see
no.
through it.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll make it.
I think we should go this way, guys.
I mean, it's probably worth investigating. Is there a way to open it?
There does appear to be a catch, yes.
Let's search it for traps first.
Yeah, absolutely.
Traps!
It's been working so well.
And then even
search.
after we've searched it for traps, we're going to move to the side and open it with a grappling hook and rope.
It doesn't look like the
Can't
catch
trust
will be
any.
able to be opened with a grappling hook. It is a small little latch that
Yeah.
you're going to need to get your fingers into to worm the mechanism to open.
Aw.
It is
That
Could
way
we
you-
do it with a dagger on the end of a rope? No.
possibly not on the end of a rope. It is a secret
You'd need
door.
yeah, no, it's fine.
A secret door is
If
going to
they-
have small mechanisms, not large ones.
Yeah.
Very well. Knife
Oh.
to the side, flick.
Lenza, if you move forward to have a, where are you looking for traps?
I'm looking for. I was checking out the door.
Okay, so move yourself to the
Oh,
door.
I was gonna be where Laudrone is if they want to move out of the way.
I'll move out of the way.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So you have a look, and you believe that the door is untrapped.
Cool. And then I'm just gonna open it.
Ah! No! Quickly, Eldraine flips over here. Ah, oh,
Ooh. Yes.
what are you doing?
Okay, you open the door. It makes a grinding sound as it opens, as it kind of pivots. And you can see within what appears to be a fountain with crystal clear water just bubbling away.
I guess I'll
You want some of that?
enter the
Check
room.
for traps and go in the room.
Yeah, essentially.
Okay, make another check for traps if you're doing so.
Yep.
And then I will, after you fail and set the trap off as you walk through the door.
Yep.
Are you going through the door?
Yes, I am.
And you do not set off a trap. You're fine.
Cool.
I will cut across back to Gold Team. What are you doing, Gold Team?
Holding this dang carpet aloft with all of us
Really? Okay.
behind it.
You have a carpet.
And then we're gonna set the carpet up across here. Oh wait, I didn't have drawer on. Set the carpet up across here, and then somebody should
Well, how about I do this?
talk to that
if
other
you-
statue,
if you-
I guess.
Oh, okay. So what are you doing? Someone's talking to the other statue you said, did you?
Yeah, I think Kruber's gonna do that, isn't he?
How did you set the carpet up there?
We're holding it up.
Who is holding it? Because no one is there at the moment. You need to position yourself.
Hey, Patient, did you want to hold it up? Or does someone want to hold it up? Yeah. Kruber's there.
If you're trying to
Shiro
hold this,
help hold it up.
if you're trying to hold this up, you're going to need 3 reasonably sized people.
Oh. Well, I guess Hypatia will help.
It is just large
I mean,
and awkward.
Whenever.
Shiro can't really do much except go, eh.
What about with the toad on his shoulders?
That might work.
Teamwork.
All right. What is Krubs doing? Kaylee?
I think he was just gonna like touch the spear or the lance, whatever it is.
Sure. All right. As you touch it, you hear in your head, in your native tongue, a booming voice. It is of someone who is clearly powerful. It is clearly a voice of someone who has an aggressive, bellicose nature. They are almost shouting in triumphant, victorious exultation as they speak. But the words are clear, and this is what you hear.
Who's a big brain? Help.
We can't hear what he's saying. He's talking in your mind.
Yeah, I want you to help me in my brain. I guess Oh, I don't know what Kruber would do. Is Kruber a good man?
He's a mercenary. He's sort of a good man.
Is
He's not a bad man.
Is he smart, or is he? I'm just gonna fight it.
He's one of the smartest people in the group.
What's his,
Yeah.
Have a look at his intelligence in his character sheet.
I don't know what that means.
What's
Okay,
the
what's
number?
13.
So-
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah, so average intelligence is like between 9
Is
to
it-
12.
It says, "The key alone can stand you well, or blood to purchase my lance, and chance as it will." Which makes it seem like I could pay some blood and get this lance, but maybe that means we'll have to fight.
Yes.
You didn't tell him the whole thing. That's okay.
Huh?
Did you see the whole thing?
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
none have visited the Guardian,
That's
a
all right.
Vigilant Sentinel. The key alone can stand you well, or blood to purchase my lance, and chance as it will.
That's cool. I just asked because I just wanted to make sure you saw it all.
Yeah, maybe I was just focused on the end bit.
That's all good.
So do you think I should bleed on it, or should we try and do this peaceful like?
We should do it peaceful if we can.
Yep. Let's go. One less combat means more hit points later.
Also, is that what you think it also means, or I'm very tired. I don't really know what's
Sorry,
happening.
read it out again. What did it say?
None have bested the Guardian, a Vigilant Sentinel. The key alone can stand you well, or blood to purchase my lance, and chance as it will.
Okay. So, if we have the key, all good. If not, the lance
Gotta fight.
might let you get by, might let you live by defeating it. So yeah, the lance is plan B, kick in the face, or poke it in the face since you're playing Kruber. So let's try plan A first. Let's exhaust some options and
Ask it what the key is.
What's the key?
Ellen, ask it what the key is. Maybe it'll tell you. I don't know.
Why are you talking to me?
If you ask
You're
what
the
the
crown.
key is, yeah, you're the king. There's no response if you ask it what the key is.
Mind your own business, whoever's talking to Ellen.
Dang it.
But surely that means that the bowl is the key.
No, the bowl. Well, as far as I can tell, these statues are sort of buffing mechanisms. They don't seem to have. They don't seem to have any direct relation to the key. So
Right.
the kappa could be the key because it's magical and it's there, and we haven't. Of course, the problem is we haven't seen anything which looks remotely like a key, because there was nothing on
check
that.
out this statue?
Was that sorry?
Can Shiro check out this statue and just see if it means anything to him? Does it have any like holy writing on it or anything like
It
that?
has no writing on it. And as you start having a good look upon it, it's clear that the figure isn't human. It's not elven. It's not dwarven. It's kind of some strange amalgam, you think, of all three, but more elven-like in nature, I guess. There is no heraldic device, no iconography, no writing upon it in any way, shape, or form. It bears no emblems to indicate that it has any allegiance to any power, mortal or divine. It is just a figure with shaved head, with robes, and with what you now believe is a beggar's bowl.
Oh, okay. I try putting 10 gold in it.
The gold is tipped out.
Oh. Well, it's a beggar's bowl. I thought that might work. Hypatia, do you want to give it a serve of porridge? See if that does anything.
Sure, why not? I will put my spoon in the beggar's bowl and see what happens.
Okay, so you're using it for the day.
Yep.
Okay, you will heal 8 hit points
Ooh.
as the food fills up the bowl and then disappears.
That I am okay with.
Alright,
Hmm.
back to Team Black.
Do you want a light source in there?
Hello.
Well, yeah.
Oh, sorry, wrong one. This one moves up to there.
Oh, what is
Oh,
that?
hello.
What is that?
That appears to be a suit of old-styled, gothic-looking plate. It's holding what appears to be it's got a closed-face helmet, and it's carrying a very strange-looking glaive-styled weapon. But it is
Are you going to say it's holding a key?
It is standing there silent.
Hmm.
What is up, my dude?
Alrighty. That seems like something you probably shouldn't touch. I
Hmm.
guess I'll cautiously check, the squares down here.
Alright, so
Wait, what? We're giving up on this room?
And then follow.
you find no traps directly in front of you.
Yep, cool. Just so we can get the torch into the actual room, so we can see what we're dealing with.
Well, this doesn't look like it's a through room,
No.
so it'd be worth exploring this before we continue on our way.
Yep.
Hey, I think I still see what Lenza sees because I shouldn't be able to see here.
Oh, you still have control of Lenza's character. Can you move Lenza? Just quickly.
Does it disappear? Yeah, you can.
Yes, I can.
Alright,
Yeah.
so let me just quickly.
Lol.
Did you move her through a wall?
No, I was moving it to see if it changed.
Okay,
And no, I couldn't move. I couldn't move it through the wall. I had to go through the door.
That's
The
right,
walls are actually blocked.
that's right. I'm just going to remove access for Lenza from Vexxi. There you go.
Yeah.
Cool.
Did that fix it?
Yep.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah. So I guess I'll start approaching the
Is there
fountain.
Is there anything on the walls or anything that looks like Sean would be able to, like, religious-y type things or anything like that?
There is no
Checking,
markings in here at all.
Just
So the
fountain and
suit down here. You're not seeing that, are you?
yeah, I can see there's a suit there and a suit there.
Yeah.
So that is identical. It's a half-plate suit with a fully closed visored helm, holding a glaive in its hands. All right.
Yep. So I checked this one in front of me.
Yep. You do not believe that you have found any traps.
Cool. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the next one.
Cool. You do not believe that you have found any traps.
Cool. So I'm going to go approach the fountain and try and see if there's anything of significance. If it's just good water? Question mark.
Okay. So the water,
Hmm.
as you get close to it, it smells like clean, fresh, running spring water, mountain fresh. It looks fantastic. You haven't had water like this for a long time. But in the base of the basin, you notice a few copper coins just sitting there. A few of them have got a bit of tarnish on them, etc. But yeah, you think there's 11 coppers if you sit and count them.
Some kind of
think it's-
wishing well.
I think it's an
Make a wish.
offering, yes.
Is the water splashing at all, or is it all contained in the
It is all contained within. It is just pooling out gently from the from where it runs, the fountain bit, into the basin.
Okay.
But it's just gentle. It's just kind of.
Yep. Okay. Cool. Lenza would.
I think Vash should drink it.
Lenza was going to just like put one finger gently in to get like a drop, and then see what happens. Essentially,
Trap.
Okay.
It's a trap.
Yeah.
You put.
and then
Probably-
you have a
probably
drop
throw
of
a
water.
coin
just
in
gonna
first.
lightly. I guess I probably. Yeah. Actually, that's probably good. A better idea just to be safe.
What are you gonna do?
I'll throw a coin in first.
Okay.
Make a wish.
I will throw in this. I will throw in. Does anyone have any? Actually, I'll go for a silver. I'll throw in a silver. Yep. And then I will. And then I will tap the water just to see if
So,
anything happens, and then
now-
taste the drop off my finger.
I'll now update so it has 11 copper and 1 silver piece.
Yep.
Okay. The coin just goes. Bloop, and then you.
Nothing important happens.
Nope.
Yep. Cool. Then I'll go ahead and just touch it, get a bit of water on my finger, and then like just taste it to see if it's
It is
see
cool,
what happens.
and it tastes fresh.
Cool. Okay.
Is everyone going to move into this room?
I just before you do that, I'm gonna get one of my water skins. I've got 2.
Mhm.
One of them will probably almost empty because I've been using it as we approached up from up in the slaughter scar.
Mhm.
Could I attempt to fill it?
Yes.
Sure, I will do that.
Sure. You now have a water skin full of fresh water.
Cool. Okay. I'll turn around and say it seems like it's just cool water, like really good water. It doesn't seem to be bad or anything, and doesn't seem to want to kill me or anything if I take some.
Like, if you drink it, that'll tell
I'll
us
get-
nothing about it.
Yeah, I know, right? I was saying,
Going
do you
to
want to have
drop
a drink?
Hell yeah.
Devon might
Just
come in
some
and have a
mouthful
drink.
of water.
Yeah, cool. So I'll back away from the so people can come in. I'll just start checking the other tiles and see if there's any traps in the rest of the room.
I'll just check that
Brain's gonna
square.
start checking out this this suit of gothic armor.
Nevon's going to have a drink of water.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna fill up my
Boom.
water skin as well.
cool. Yep. So I'll move there once I've checked both those things, and then yeah.
Okay. Yep. Sure. You start filling up your water. You start having a drink. It is refreshing. It is clean. It is fantastic. For those of you who have been used to drinking the kind of stilted, stale water of the road, this is amazing. And probably the best water most of you have drunk for a long time.
I can't wait for it to be magical and turn into poison in a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, the whole party has fresh water every day from Sean's create water
Yes.
spell that he only changes when we go into dungeons. So when we're traveling, we've got pretty good water.
Yes, but not as good as this water. This water is just something.
Really?
Yeah, this is like pure. It's like almost the purest form of water you can get. This is so. It's got something about it.
It's
Got poison in it.
water.
That's what.
That's the spice of life.
Yes,
LSD.
it could be that magical poison that will completely turn back to poison once you leave the anti-magic area.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good point.
Tastes good.
Hell yeah.
And then the whole party just go. Bleh.
Is there anything interesting about this suit of armor?
It is pretty good. It's who's asking, by the way?
Aldrain.
Well, where is Aldrain? There we go.
Stepping
In
in.
front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, like she's not much of an expert when it comes to armor, but this armor looks to be. It would fit a small male human or a large elf or a largish female human. It seems to be pretty well maintained, even though it does look particularly old. It
What?
has it's half plate. It does though have a kind of almost sinister appearance to it.
Yeah, but I don't care. That's cool. I don't suppose you could carry this, could you? Nevin actually probably can't. It's going to be pretty damn heavy.
That seems like a
It's
waste.
encumbrance 6 to carry.
Also, I don't want to
I don't
take
wanna
stuff
touch
from
it.
here.
What? Why?
Like, that's just asking for trouble.
I mean, encumbrance 6 isn't the end of the world.
What's the other suit of armor?
It looks to be identical.
Identical, yeah.
Okay. Yep. No.
Remember, it's
No traps
trap.
found.
Check the armor for traps.
Yeah, I'm going to approach up to here and
Stop.
double check too.
You trigger a plate in the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm outside. I
Stop
don't know if
everybody
I should-
there.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh god.
Oh,
Actually, you guys don't see if I put that on the token layer. Do you see the?
Yeah, we see the aura now.
Yep.
Cool. So, me and Nevin, essentially.
Yep.
Great.
Coming out swinging.
It size down. Oh, hang on. It size down from the roof on an angular arc. All right. Where am I? Oh, do I not have that in my... There we go. Didn't have it in my bar either. So let me put it there.
I assume we're doing a dexterity check.
Nope. It swings down, but you guys easily
Oh,
avoid it.
just...
It's
Oh, right. It's a one hit. Okay, awesome.
It
Good.
seems to swing down, but it seems to be stiff, so it doesn't swing cleanly, and you guys can
Cool.
easily avoid it.
I guess we move out of the way.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Nevin
fuck.
crashes back into Vash.
No, Nevin's just bending over to get a drink and it goes over his head. What was
Would
that?
either of the suits of armor fit Vash?
Maybe.
Maybe.
She's pretty buff, but yeah, she could probably fit. The problem is that they're half plate, so half plate isn't something that you can just generally take and wear. It needs to have an armourer adjust it with proper tools.
True, true.
How about the gauntlets? Just taking those, possibly.
You can take some bits if you want. Back to Team Gold. What are you doing?
Completely clueless.
Oh fuck! There's no obvious place where, unless the key was somewhere in the pit somewhere. There's been nothing of. We're not good enough to take the secret doors, so we haven't seen anything in the way here. There could possibly be a key. There wasn't anything on that. Well, not that actually it doesn't matter anymore, but there was. We didn't find anything on that red skeleton, did we?
No.
No.
Okay. So. Okay. Okay. So there is an obvious key. So the carpet is. There's a carpet.
There is
And-
one key that we did pick up a long time ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Well, hell, why not? We can give it a go.
I mean, this seems like, unless you want to do the fight, which I don't particularly want to do, or we want to give the carpet a go. I mean, we can give the carpet a go, and after it stabs us once, you can like pull out the key. But I feel like just use the key. This seems like if we couldn't find the key, we do have a key. I would use the key.
Yeah. Yes, that key?
Yes.
That key. Alright.
Yeah. Or, don't. But it's up to you, Al. You
Yep.
have to decide. It's your key, so.
Alright, at the risk of getting stabbed through through some carpet, let's try the carpet first. But then, yeah, let's do plan that key.
It's not going to
Alright.
be the carpet.
Yeah, probably not. But we'll put Kruber up the front, please. Can Kruber replace Kukulane? Kukulane will die straight out, so Lance will be back here.
Does Kruber want to pick up the lance off that statue then?
No, because we don't want to fight. If the carpet doesn't work, you're going to pop the key. And
Alright.
if that doesn't work, then Kruber's going to go get that lance.
Got it.
Actually, swap with Kruber, you two, so that Kruber's
Yep.
next to the lance in case.
Yep. Okay. I should actually take my Graham notes. Hang on a second.
Alright, while you're checking that, I'll cut back to Team Black.
Cool. I guess we'll tell people to be careful of the fucking trap, but have a drink, refill your water, blah blah blah, and then we can keep moving on.
It's obviously a very old trap. It came down so clunky, and now it's stuck.
I mean, Oldrain's going to take one of these suits of armor. You guys aren't going to take one? Fine. Oldrain takes one. This one.
Okay.
Puts it in her backpack. She's now...
Wait,
Puts it
what?
into her backpack. How?
What?
What do you mean? It stacks together. It's half plate.
Yeah, but a backpack allows you to carry up to 4 extra incomes.
Oh, I know. It won't all fit. Absolutely. I totally agree. I'm
So-
just saying she's carrying it.
Why
with-
is it Eldraine taking armor? I'm just curious. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just like, it's just perplexing. Why she?
She has friends who use armor.
Fair enough. She's just a cloistered elf monk. Everything about her
That's true.
says,
No armor.
not me.
Neither of it.
Relic. It's like some kind of weird holy relic.
It could be. It is very old. It does look to have, there's probably some lore wrapped up around it that someone who's
Exactly.
into lore might be very interested in.
Yeah. Oh, during this getting the water session, I might have a good read of any of the inscriptions. Maybe check out that glaive and see if I want to switch it out.
Because you think you're going to
It's a giant one out of the wall.
I mean, it might maybe this one that I found.
No, the glaive that the
might
armor's
work
holding.
better.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh god, no,
not
not
that.
that big.
It's like, this seems a bit big.
Yeah, we'll take that. Let's chop it down.
We might as well while we're here. But, yeah, is there anything interesting written on the
There is no
armor?
markings upon it. No inscriptions, no writings,
Oh,
no
okay.
insignia, no heraldic device, no iconography, no religious imagery, nothing which would seem to indicate that it is something of note. But someone who's into armor might find it interesting. Or if you could research it somehow without having to read. Alright, have you read what you needed to read, Al?
No, because I can't fucking focus. My fucking notes are shit.
Really? I reckon I can find it in there. Alright, let's see if I can find your notes. If I gotta find your
Or I
notes to
didn't write
start
the fucking thing down, which is also sounds pretty on point for me.
with. Let's have a look.
Nope, I haven't written it down. Fuck.
I'm sure you did, because you referred to it previously.
Let me bring in a Word document, see if that helps. Come on.
Wait, is Eldraine really taking the entire set of armor?
Yep,
Why
yes. Yes, she is. She's stacking it up inside her backpack and carrying
Aren't
the
you
rest.
encumbered?
You can drop the
it doesn't make
backpack
her-
with everything else.
Does that make
Hopefully.
sense? Wait, let me work it out.
I'm just gonna take the gauntlets of the other one. I don't really have use for the rest of.
You've got
Let's
mention of, I think, what you're looking for. It's under Grove of Icicles. I'm not saying whether that's exactly what you're looking for, but I think it's what you might be looking for. I'm not saying that the way you have written it down is accurate either, based upon what happened, but it is accurate upon your truth, I believe. But yes,
Yeah, well. Okay, alright. Sure.
Do you see what I'm talking about?
Yes. Yes. Okay. Well, let's. All right. Cool. We have the key, a key, ready to rumble.
All right.
I just wiped out my fucking heads. I took this turn. Of course I did. Fuck.
Okay, so if a sword comes through the carpet, you just call the key straight away. That's
Yep.
the plan.
So what are you doing? What's this carpet malarkey?
Okay, so we're holding the carpet up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it's above it's held aloft. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and then we're walking forward.
Move
Deep
yourselves forward.
strats.
Move
And we need
yourselves
someone
forward.
to just.
Join me.
This is too funny.
All right.
Alright.
Yep.
Do we hear anything?
Join me, Kruber. Join us.
Ellen's
I
AFK.
feel like this is definitely not the key, but
Ellen's AFK, so I'll move Cruz on her behalf. Right, next.
yep. Again.
You're moving to there.
Yeah.
All right. As you get there, you hear as something large and incredibly heavy moves slowly and inexorably towards you.
Okay. It's not working.
Okay. I
it.
call it. I page cries that. Amelia Edelon of the Ukul. I request your assistance.
Okay. At that point in time, time seems to slow down. As from the ground a mist rises and a figure appears, rising up from it. Elfin-like in appearance, but tall, incredibly beautiful, with a spiritual type, ethereal beauty. And she has a sad look upon her face. And she stands above you, Hypatia, gazing down upon you. You have called me, Hypatia de Lorgan. What is it that you ask for? I said I would do one thing for you, if I could.
We need to put this. We're in the inverted tower, and we need help passing this sentinel.
She turns around and gazes upon the large brass figure that strides towards you, it's slowed down, and its footfall is moving incredibly slowly. Still, like, in the motion of moving, but almost like running at 1/100th speed. And she looks around and gazes upon the ground, the destruction about her, the walls, all of you. I must learn of this place. I shall return. And the mist slowly descends, and she sinks into the ground. But time still keeps running slowly. Alright. Moments pass. You find yourself all able to think, but only Hypatia, only you have the ability to talk or do anything at full speed. Everyone else is slowed down with the Guardian that approaches you in a very menacing manner. What appears to be 5 minutes passes, and the mist rises up again, and Emilia rises with it. I mentioned before, when you freed me from the Tree of Souls, that I knew of no tower. I have learned what I can in the time that was allocated. What is it you wish to know?
Oh.
Before passing this way, we've read. There's a yellow sigil which read it. guarded as away by sentinel implacable and inexorable. Heal off to a journey constant beyond, and with the walls thou shalt bond. I suppose. I suppose we're looking for a key.
The key to this forlorn realm you left in the shattered stump of the tree of souls. The shard of crystal, the core in the heart of the wood. You did not dig for it deeply enough, did not prize apart the ruins to lay claim your reward. I am an eidolon of the Ukol, a spirit inhabiting the tree at the time of its first shoot, to herald the growth, to nurture it through to maturity. But it was corrupted, and I was trapped. The heart of the tree was pierced by the shard, and the tree warped around it, not shepherding souls, but debasing them, instilling in them nefarious and perfidious hunger, agony, and despair. I have not the power to gain you safe passage here, and my knowledge of this cage is sparse, though I will help you if I can. However, take heed, for I am no warrior, and can offer no power of force nor violence. At the least with knowledge I can offer you that the guardian here has never been bested. All have fallen before her, and their bones and blood mark the ground. 2 statues, the Golden Warrior and Silver Healer, offer aid, though at a cost. Blood for the warrior's lance, a weapon of might that will wound the guardian true, but no guarantee of victory exists, and the lance only to whomever made the sacrifice. The healer asks for nourishment in return for curative purpose. The key, the crystal core, would, if held aloft, gain passage in truth, and render the determination of the implacable foe naught. I can return you, Hypatia de Lorgan, to the tree, but fathom this. In the time since you hewed it, the tree is regrown, and without my hand to temper it, the slewer are stronger, more resolute, more wicked, and base. The very land that surrounds the tree is withered, the ground itself cries in pain, the air thick with misery. I vowed that I would do what I could to help when I can, when you asked for it, and I'll do what I can when you do ask. If the time be now, then so be it. If not, then another it shall be.
Well, I presume you can't. Return it to there and then return it to back to this cursed place. So, what could you mentioned here? Your martial abilities are limited. Do you have abilities to assist us or to hinder the construct?
I am not a warrior nor a spirit of violence. No combat assistance can I provide you.
You can just save it. is what
Very
she
well. Well, in that case, another time.
There
If
are
we
allies
survive.
of yours nearby. If you wish, I can rejoin you with them and depart. As the
Can you
footfall strikes,
return everyone in this, everyone here to with our allies?
if that is what you wish, then that is what I shall do. And then my debt to you shall be paid.
Well, then that shall be my then that is my wish.
Then it is done.
And I swear, if we survive this thing, we will go back and finish what we We'll finish what we should have started. Finish the job. We'll get it done. We'll get to. They'll fix.
And
We'll
just
fix
as
that
that
tree.
happens, you hear this, and she disappears. You hear a whirling.
Cool. And that's what it gets hilariously decapitated by a trap.
And then I rolled a 3 for its hit roll.
We would have survived for a turn.
Suddenly, everyone, all your friends, are now just appearing, and time speeds back up, Hypatia. For everyone else, you didn't even notice the time slowed down.
Hey, all the bodies are gone.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you
I
guys
assume,
doing?
I assume also that we can't see that far down with the light.
No, I'm just turning the light off now.
Yep. Because everything, all magic would have just sort of stopped.
Yep, I'm in the process of turning it all off. It's just a slow process. It's one by one.
What happened? How are you here?
I called in a favor because there was something we didn't do. We couldn't have got the key. Well, we could have got the key, but we didn't dig far enough. We need to do something about that if we survive this at this dungeon. I'll explain later if we survive this.
Cool.
We found some fresh water.
Yes. Also,
Would you
in
like
a more important note, no one move.
Yeah, this place is full of traps.
This place is trapped to the 9th.
Alright, well, we'll let you. After you.
We'll call it there.
Except you, Kruby, you can take a step to the left.
I mean, theoretically that would be fine because you need to step in the center to set it off.
No,
Maybe.
We'll
no,
call it.
I've been trusted with Kruber.
We'll
Yep.
call it. We'll call it there because it's now after
Midnight.
and you guys have gotten back together again.
Oh man.
Could you
the
not
dice
tell
so
a little
hard.
further into the thing?
Well, all I can say is I'm glad Sean decided to walk through that black door because that seemed like the better option.
I mean,
Well,
we know that now.
Yes.
For
Yes,
now.
it
But
was.
also, we don't know what awaits us in the rest of this.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, true, but
At least we can do it as a family.
that's right.
Have I taken the gauntlets?
Yes.
Yoink.
I mean,
Um,
there's not much. there's no like haste anymore.
I look at the armor and say, well, it's nice armor, but mine's better.
You can also make vote for MVP, please.
Oh yes.
I didn't get to
Better
see what
than
anyone did.
Lanes.
I mean, you could hear.
You can hear.
Hmm.
Yep.
I mean,
That brass guardian was going to fuck you up.
Sure was.
yeah, there would have been casualties.
Yeah.
And that attack was.
What if a
evolved
person isn't
poorly.
on the list that I would have voted for?
It's a player.
You got to vote for
Oh,
you got to vote for
okay.
their main character.
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
Two, 3, 4, 5. Need one more vote. There we go. So I have
Be me.
I have a tie break between Hypatia and Shiro. So I will I'll give MVP to Hypatia in the end. So Shiro, do you want a blessing or do you want XP? Are you there? Hello? No, don't tell me my internet's gone down. Right at the death. Lovely. Too much rain.